We have to start supporting ourselves. We have to add value to our content and our voices.
Hey, hey, haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me at your own, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really in, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on by rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me at home, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of
So love it again. Can nobody do it better? That's just for the other day.
Thing froze. I don't know why, but we're freezing. I don't know why we're freezing. We're freezing.
I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me at home, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on by his rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me at home, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on by his rhyme. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. I'm really real one of them. I'm really him, I'm really out here standing on 10. Like and subscribe, thumbs up the video. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me at home, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on by his rhyme. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Haters gone, hate supporters done it. Support me at home, don't support one of them clones. I'm really one of them ones, I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on by his rhyme. Please don't, please support on it, I'm really one of them ones, I'm really him, but they dumb. Cash app, $sign on by his rhyme. Cash app, $sign on by his rhyme. Cash app, $sign on by his rhyme. I'm really real one of them ones that they dumb. Thumbs up, subscribe, cash app, $sign on by his rhyme.
Keep away campaign, and when the courts wouldn't step up and do anything about it, I was left incapacitated.
The child, so that kind of slowed up the legitimation and custody process. And I'm trying to be involved as much as I can. I mean, throughout her pregnancy, I was at almost every doctor's appointment she would allow me to go. But I'm just at the point where it's like I'm kind of like it's getting. I'm to the point where it's like I don't know what else to do.
You got to stay with it, bro. You can't give up on your baby. My oldest daughter, I went to every doctor's appointment and everything, and I still got excluded, but only after the first 6 years of life. The first 6 years of my oldest daughter's life, I had her more than her mother had her. But then when her mother intensified her keep away campaign, and when the courts wouldn't step up and do anything about it, I was left incapacitated. I wasn't able to do anything. You know what I mean? But you got to fight, though. It's too early, though. You know what I mean? So you got to fight. As far as the restraining order, they have to prove that. You know what I mean? She has to prove grounds for why you need to be restrained away from her. I have a restraining order hearing coming up right now by a stalker that I know of, a girl who, you know, is stalking me. I no longer want a relationship with her. And so she got a restraining order to try to further, you know, slander me and dox me and assassinate my character online. So she filed a fraudulent restraining order with all kind of lies in it. You know what I mean? That she's going to have to prove in court. None of it is true because she's the stalker. You know what I mean? So, you know, don't worry about that, bro. She has to defend that. She has to defend that. But don't give up on your baby, man. You got to keep going. That child did not ask to be here, and she needs you in her life. You keep on going. If you got to take a break and get your mind together, you take a break, but you get back out there for your baby because you made her.
I love running a busy real estate office. Did anybody get back to?
And she didn't ask to be here.
Yeah. The only reason I was really considering like stopping is because I feel like the child's mother, you know, we haven't seen eye to eye throughout our relationship, but it's
y'all don't have to though. Y'all don't have to.
Yeah.
You get your partial custody from court, and you spend your time with your daughter on your time. You don't have. Y'all don't have. I would like for y'all to work together. That's best for the child. But if she's not going to work with you, she's not going to work with you. But hopefully she will respect the court. See, in my case, neither of my children's mothers respected the court, and the court never punished them for not following through. You see that? So you have to, you know what I mean? At least you have to fight and see if she will respect the court order. You cannot quit because you haven't even done that yet. You got to get you a custody order, and you got to fight.
I'm only 22, and this is just like I had to get 2 different attorneys for the custody and one for to get the restraining order dismissed, and it's to the point where it's like I'm having to use all my finances for this, and you know there's a chance where the court may not even go on my, you know, this may not even go on my favor.
Right. But we still got to fight. It sounds like you cannot quit, sir. You cannot quit. It's not easy, brother. I cried some days. You hear me fighting for my oldest daughter? I cried some days. You know what I mean? When the courts wouldn't even, you know, do anything about her mother not letting me see her, bro. It's painful. It's going to hurt you, but you have to do it because you got to be able to look your baby in the eye and let her know I fought for you until I couldn't because the courts wouldn't back me up. You see, I fought with lawyers. I fought without lawyers, but you don't have any time in yet, good brother, is what I'm trying to say. You have not fought yet. You have to fight. If that means you got to get another job, you get another job, and just let this be a lesson to you that the next time you get with a woman, practice safe sex so you don't end up in a situation like this. I'm not blaming you for how she's treating you. She's dead wrong. But we live in a society where the baby moms are always right, even when they're wrong. Nobody's going to hold her accountable because she's a baby mom. That's the way it go. In my situation, I was always wrong, even when I was right. That's the world we live in. And that's why as men, we have to be careful about laying down with these women who are traumatized, have negative beliefs about fatherhood. I didn't know that my daughter's mothers did not value Black fatherhood. They didn't value Black fatherhood, but I didn't know it. And that's one thing that we as Black men have to really assess for when we get with these women. Does she value Black fatherhood? Does she value Black fatherhood? My oldest daughter, man, when she came back into my life this year, crashing out, I couldn't believe that her mother didn't raise her the way that I thought she was raising her. She should have been called me to come and get my daughter. I would have gladly took my daughter and raised her myself. The problem is my daughter was the only thing her mother had to use against me. She was the only weapon her mother had to use against me. And guess what she did? She kept her away from me to punish me and didn't even raise her right. So her hate for me was stronger than her love for her daughter. Her hate for me was stronger than her love for her daughter. So instead of calling me and say, I can't do it no more, I've done it this first half of her life, I need you to take it the other half. I would have took it, bro. I would have took it, but she didn't want to give me the one thing that I always wanted, which was my child. And so my daughter had to suffer for that. And now I got to try to put the pieces back together now. You see that? So I don't want you going through that, bro. I don't want you going through that where your 23-year-old daughter calls you out the blue one day or get on the internet and start slandering you, knowing damn well her mother's the reason that you wasn't in her life. I don't want you going through that, brother. Fight for your baby. And if you need to talk to somebody while you're going through that, you text me, Dr. Umar, I need to talk to you because I've been through it already, bro. I've been through it already. I don't want you to go through it, but you got to fight for that child. I fought for mine. I can look my daughter in the face and tell her I fought for you, and I got the paperwork to show it. I need you to be able to do the same thing.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Umar.
All right, keep your head up, bro. It ain't easy, but it's worth it. It ain't easy, but it's worth it.
And just one more thing though before we get off the line is another thing is like it's to the point where the police are getting involved. Like I've never had a criminal record, never had the police being called on me, and I don't think she's realizing like the danger that's putting me in because
she don't care about the danger that's putting you in. She don't care. You understand? She don't care. You just have to be careful and protect yourself. That's all. Don't do anything that they can use against you. Watch what you text, watch what you say, watch how you talk to her. And your situation almost sounds like my oldest daughter's situation when I had partial custody. You can't be around that baby mom because she'll make up anything against you. You know what I mean? My oldest daughter's mother and my oldest daughter's grandmother took me to court and tried to get me arrested on a fake accusation of domestic abuse. My daughter's grandmother painted my daughter's she painted her up with makeup to make it look like I domestically abused her, and they went into court.
Are you looking to establish your business using an address other than your home? Wish you had a...
And tried to get the court to arrest me for domestic abuse falsely, because what happened was she was dating some crazy dude and he busted the windows out of her car. He threatened her life and he threatened my daughter's life. In fact, I bought my first gun to protect him. I bought my first gun to protect my daughter and her mom. So her and her mom thought that I would use this knowledge of what just happened to her domestically. I would use this in family court and try to get custody of my daughter. So guess what they did? They beat me to family court. Said I abused her. I had nothing to do with it. It was the other guy. But they tried to throw it on me. And they went into court with these fake pictures of domestic abuse. And I beat the case easily because, number one, I had my police report where the police officer told me to buy a gun to protect them. She lied and told the judge I bought the gun to threaten her life and shoot her. I was able to beat that because I had the police report. And then the makeup that her crazy mother used to paint so-called bruises on her body, I was able to beat that because I asked the judge to ask her to stand up and show you a single bruise on her body, a single bruise. And the judge said, if this just happened to you last week, you should still have a bruise. Guess what? She couldn't show a single bruise because she used makeup. And I told the judge, this ain't nothing but makeup. I don't put my hands on women. Tell her to stand up and show you a bruise. She couldn't show you a bruise. And she got nasty with the judge. And the judge almost had her arrested in court for that. So I'm telling you, these women will go out of their way. And guess what? Their mother will help them. Your child's grandmother, if she's trifling, like my daughter's grandmothers were, they will work with the daughter to destroy your life because you got black women out here, not all of them, but some of them who hate black men. They hate black men. And if you got a baby mom who hate black men and don't respect black fatherhood, brother, you got a long fight. But like I said, be careful and fight for your baby because she didn't ask to be here.
Yeah, and I had a situation similar to that where the police was called, and she had pulled my firearm out on me. We wasn't even arguing. It was just she went in and just pointed it at me, but the police was called.
But wait, time out. How'd she get access to your firearm, bro?
I keep my firearm in a drawer. I don't have a safe. I guess that could be on me.
Okay, so why she know where the gun was at?
I bring it with me before I go. Like before I leave out the house, I get it out the drawer.
You got to be more careful than that, bro. She shouldn't even. I mean, yeah, she could know you got a gun. I would prefer she don't even know you got a gun. But keep it locked up. Keep it somewhere where she don't have access to it. Because the last thing you need is for her to turn around and say you pulled out the gun on her and you tried to threaten her with it. And why are you still being involved with a woman who's putting you in these kind of situations?
Well, that was early in the year, and she said she just did it in a joking manner.
She did it as a joke? That's not a joke, bro. That's not a joke.
She said it wasn't one in the chamber, but the police still ended up being called. And when the police got called, she admitted to the officers and what she did or whatever. And they had asked me if I would like to proceed with pressing charges, but I declined because it's like she's early in her pregnancy, and who wants to see, their child's mother go to jail or have to go through this? But it's like,
are you coochie whipped by this woman? Are you coochie whipped by this woman? Are you in love with her Cinnabons and peach cobbler?
Yeah.
To practice Pan-Africanism. That's what the word pan means. It means all. So that means wherever you at, we come together. And those that don't want, we already understand that we not under no motherfucking illusion that every black man and woman, every African is in on Pan-Africanism. Motherfuckers was getting knocked off. Fucking Patrice Lumumba, who you think knocked him off? His own goddamn people. So ain't nobody under an illusion that it's niggas that's gonna fight against Pan-Africanism, black power. Some people say Pan-Africanism. Some people say black power. However whatever bag you like, it still boils down. Take care of your own motherfucking community.
Nah, there's a big difference between Pan-Africanism and black power. Pan-Africanism is some made up bullshit, some fake dream of 1.5 billion Africans getting along with so many millions people from the Caribbean plus 43 million Foundation Black Americans. Like, that's a stupid ass, wild Peter Pan dream.
Wherever you're at on the planet, that's ground zero. Ain't no motherfucker gonna up and leave and think he gonna go to another country. If you don't know how to build community where you're at, you ain't gonna know how to build community where you're going. So what difference do it? That's like musical chairs and shit. You gonna change chairs, but you ain't change your motherfucking condition. So just go, that's little shit. So anybody with a trivial mind can understand that just going to Africa ain't gonna mean a goddamn thing. You see what I'm saying? Anybody with a trivial mind would understand that. But what I'm trying to see is how is it that's, where's I want to know where's the FBA's, teachers that's in this museum outside of maybe Claude Anderson. You see what I'm saying? Claude, whoever.
Why does a museum need teachers? Like, what rule is that? What rule that a museum needs teachers? The museums just have guides. People, but I don't even know. Like, different museums got different rules. All right, but go ahead with your hate. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead with your hate. Like, he's trying to clout chase. He wants us to respond to him so badly. He wants our attention. He wants Tariq Nasheed to bring him up. He's a failed Pan-Africanist who couldn't get shit done under the umbrella of Pan-Africanism. He couldn't get Pan-Africans to rock with him. Like, his views is on some bullshit. So now, okay, and let me go at Tariq without saying his name. Let me say the museum. Maybe I'm on his radar then. Then, hey, family, I'm going to give it another week. If Tariq Nasheed ignores this fool for another week, he's just going to flat out call Tariq Nasheed by name. He's a filthy, zesty clout chaser, man. Like just like Baba Smalls, aka Professor James Smalls, disrespect himself, lost all credibility. This guy, same way. Like, you can't look at him the same anymore. Like, this guy's a clown, yo. He's a clout chasing clown, just like Baba Smalls.
You see, matter of fact, let me get that video up.
Are you guys here for the halftime show?
Oh, no. We're here to help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
So that's why the emu is here?
Yes. And the emu has a name. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Adobe Stock Unlimited Plan. One powerful plan to meet your needs. Unlimited access to the largest growing creative library. Packed with diverse.
Let me get that video up. And like I say, it ain't no disrespect. Because, you supposed to honor. But I find it disingenuous that something in you honor this Pan-African. You understand they got something that you venerate, but you keep spitting Pan-Africanism out your mouth as if it's a deteriorating philosophy, but you got our leaders up in your no. You trying either you didn't misspoke, maybe you didn't think about this shit clear enough. You understand what I'm saying? And before you make these, and I know it's a lot of little niggas out here on YouTube, and I've been, nearly fuller. You understand what I'm saying? But that ain't my teacher. Yeah, but Dr. Frances Cress Welsing called her shit the ISIS Papers. You see what I'm saying? She called her book the ISIS Papers. Okay, so right there, that's African. You see what I'm saying? That's African. Okay, that's African. I understand Nearly Fuller, but Nearly Fuller, he sound like a communist or some goddamn body. You see what I'm saying? I ain't saying he ain't got no ideas and shit, cause but you almost like a goddamn communist or something. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't in. And when I heard Claude Anderson, say something, ain't nobody, listen. He say some good things here and there. You see what I'm saying? But if he talking against the greater number of teachers that came, Malcolm X was a nationalist, a black nationalist, black nationalist. He taught at Pan-Africanism. So when you talk about the greater, Khalid Abdul Muhammad was a Pan-Africanist. That's what he was. Okay, what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me I'm gonna give up all these great minds for some shit you talking about? Man, nigga, you could beat it, man. You ain't that great. You're not on that level, and you must understand that. You see, you got I don't know what kind of agenda, and I'm talking in general now, and if a motherfucker take it personal, that's on them. Because you saying one thing, we calling you out. Why you got our leaders in there? You see what I'm saying? Take them down. If that ain't the philosophy that you cherish, then you should take them down. I don't put up Muhammad, and I don't put up other groups. I don't put up Noble Drew Ali. I don't shoot them down, and then you look up on the walls and shit, and I used to go to places. Wait a minute, motherfucker didn't put something that ain't me, man. Y'all got to turn the cameras and show my teachers. I don't want to be behind nothing and it got some motherfuckers that ain't, a part of the ideology that I believe in. You feel what I'm saying? And so, wait a minute, let me get this up here. I had it up there. And like I say, I like the museum. That's how it's supposed to be. You supposed to venerate all the teachers. Wait a minute, this ain't it. But then on the same note, you want to shoot shots. Here you go right here. Here you go right here. You say, what are we talking? We talking about why FBA shit on Pan-Africanists, but yet when you go to the Hidden History Museum out there in Los Angeles, Tariq Nasheed's museum out there in you got Pan-Africanists in the museum, venerating Pan-Africanism in the museum, but in shitting on Pan-Africanism on the internet. But when you go out there to the museum, you got Pan-Africanists in the museum. That's a contradiction. That's a motherfucking contradiction. It is. I knocked down a Noble Drew Ali. You're not gonna see no Noble Drew. I knocked down Elijah. You understand? I don't believe. I agree with certain things, but it's a lot of shit I don't agree with at all, and I state that. You see what I'm saying? And whatever he taught, I could get from Marcus Garvey. I don't need to get it from Elijah Muhammad. You see what I'm saying? And you know, that's, yeah.
With Monday.com's intuitive work management platform, you have the power. Not IT, not admins. You're in charge. So you can tailor work exactly how you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ralph. I don't know what you're talking. That ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. You saying some irrelevant shit. What the fuck do that got to do with what we talking about? I don't care if your name Bay. That don't mean nothing just because your name Yosef El Bay. That ain't what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Because El is a Phoenician deity. You see what I'm saying? Yosef, Dr. Yosef ben Yakanan. So, brother, that don't mean nothing to me. That don't mean that's what your consciousness is. You could be Yosef El Bay and be one of the more profound black nationalists out there. Yosef ben Yakanan. So, you know, I know what that means. I know El is the chief Phoenician deity. That's African. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't got no problem with that. My uncle, Rashid Mohammed Bey, you see what I'm saying? Dearly beloved in my heart. So that don't mean nothing, good brother. You always got respect on here. That's real talk. Yeah. It say FBA is not an ideology. Yes, it is an ideology. It is an ideology. Don't say it's all lineage. It is ideology. Because you teaching on why this ideology is not correct. And so in order to teach on, you got to have an ideology of your own. So don't say it's not an ideology. That's bullshit. You cannot teach nobody without ideals. Now you talking crazy. You see what I'm saying? Even though you say, oh, this is about a lineage, you still got an ideology in order to explain that. Because in order to explain away the other ideologies to make yourself relevant, you have to have an ideology. I don't even understand how you can have consciousness without ideals. Man, come on, man. Who you talking to? How the fuck you gonna have consciousness without ideals? Man, y'all sound stupid. Y'all niggas sound stupid. Straight up. How the fuck is you gonna have? How you gonna speak to people without ideals? Sound foolish. Let me get up here, man. Let me put this shit up here, man. All right, here we go. Wait a minute, hold on. Now, like I say, this is not a slight. I love the museum. I hope the people out there continue to support it. You see what I'm saying? Anybody that go in there and look at the teachers, will most definitely be, woken up to a certain level of consciousness that if they hadn't went in the museum, they probably would never know any of them teachers. You see, if they, and that's real talk. So this is not to slight the museum. The question becomes, how can you have Pan-Africanists in this museum, yet and still you shitting on, you got FBA out there shitting on Pan-Africanism? Hypocritical. I don't give a fuck how you nigga, you're a hypocrite. Go deal with that shit. You see what I'm saying? Go deal with it. Take them down. Take them down. Take them goddamn down. That's what if we're not going to, share respect for the toils of the teachers that put their life on the line out there to wake up their people. If you ain't going to show the respect, take them down. You see what I'm saying? Because that's some hypocritical shit. And all the little niggas out there, you understand what I'm saying? I've been trying to, get a motherfucker really to say something to me. But y'all niggas know y'all not on my level. You see what I'm saying? I'm itching for one of you little niggas to say something, so I can tighten your motherfucking ass up. You can go off and type and do all that shit. I'm not worried about that shit. And you know little niggas can't come up off of that damn typing and shit and hit that stage and teach nobody, nigga. You see what I'm saying? You niggas is some one-dimensional niggas that, you know, typing on the motherfucking comments. And that's not disrespecting my family that's in the comments. These is these niggas that think they can just, you know, that just typing a couple of sentences can refute books and encyclopedias of black people that didn't toil all their life, giving every dollar and dime that they ever had to go do research, to have a nigga that just come up on the internet and put up a couple of videos to shoot some shit, you know, shoot some shit at some great and profound teachers that are most relevant in waking our people up today. And so I had to get on you niggas. Matter of fact, here we go. Let's look at this video.
My daughter Lee is 39. She has Down syndrome and lots of medical needs. She's on a lot of medication.
Let me see. I don't know if that probably ain't gonna do it, but I do it the best I can. See right there, you got Dr. John Henry Clark, a Pan-Africanist. Right there, got a statue of him, right there, Pan-Africanist.
Oh, no worries.
Had Smalls in there, I turn that down. I don't need to hear what they say. Okay. You got Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, named her book The ISIS Papers. Named her book The ISIS Papers after an African goddess. That's African consciousness. Now I like this. I'm with this. I support this. You see? So I don't want nobody to get it twisted. I support this. I'm all about this. I support this 100%. I don't have no problem with it. But obviously, somebody do. You know, Muhammad Ali was a nationalist. He had his biggest fight, the Thriller in Manila. You feel me? No, I ain't in my feelings, fake nigga. I'm calling your ass out. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me get right on this nigga. No, I'm calling you out. What you is? What you is? What's your name? Big Wook? What the fuck is you talking about? You know, nigga, I'm calling you out, nigga. You're hypocritical. You're hypocritical, nigga. Don't bring your weak ass in here with that bullshit. No, you in your feelings, nigga, because I'm calling you out on your hypocritical shit, and you ain't got nothing else but to say I'm in my feelings. No, sir. You in your feelings, nigga. You got to come stronger than that. That was weak, nigga. No, I ain't talking in no circles. What circles am I talking in? What circles am I talking in? Okay, then when you bring up Pan-Africanism, why when you bring it up, all you bring up is some lowly African nigga that don't even know what it means? Why you don't say, well, this is what Dr. John Henry Clark said it mean, and make a comparison? Why do you shit on Pan-Africanism without showing clearly the top Africanists that really can clarify what it really means versus some lowly nigga that you keep bringing up every time you do a goddamn video? Why there's no comparative study between these teachers? Fake nigga, you a fake nigga. You don't know what you talking about. You can't fuck with me, nigga. You a comment nigga, okay? You a comment nigga. That's my good brother right there, FBA Dave Mo. You already know. I ain't got no beef against, it ain't about all FBA because I know all FBA don't believe like that. So I'm clear on that too. I'm clear on that. I'm clear on all FBA don't think like that. And so it's just them weak niggas. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm very clear on, this is not against all FBA because I'm just like brother came up there and I support that brother because he still, and like I said, I don't have no problem because I'm cool with both. I understand what FBA is talking about, but I also understand what my elders is talking about. So you understand, once we make it clear that really what they doing here on the continent, which every other group is doing on nation, is absolutely the same thing. That is, you don't have to leave to practice Pan-Africanism, and you cannot let the lowly motherfuckers kidnap the ideology. You don't let the low, you motherfuckers don't let the niggas over here that don't even identify with no ideology. All they do is kill and shit. And so that's like us saying, well, look at FBAs over here. Look at what they doing. Like we go and get the lowliest of the niggas here and connect them to FBA and say, look at how weak these niggas is. Look how weak these niggas, FBA. These is foundational Black Americans. They and unconscious than the motherfucker. But we don't go and get the lowliest of the group and make them responsible for the ideology. They don't have no ideology. So instead of y'all getting the top scholarship of Pan-Africanism and breaking down the ideology to show and prove that they not just building with anybody. Okay, like I say, Dr. John Henry Clark told motherfucker, man, we're going to have to clean Africa up, period. He said we might have to go over there and conquer that motherfucker, literally what he said. You see what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers, Walter Williams, talk about how they worship white Jesus. So it ain't like the Pan-Africanism scholars is unaware of anything y'all talking about, but y'all don't bring that shit out. Y'all try to deter people from, agreeing with the ideology by saying, oh, these ain't no goddamn Pan-Africanists. These are some lowly African niggas, just like I can go get lowly niggas from over here and say, oh, this is FBA. So that's all y'all doing. Yeah, that's all y'all doing. That's all y'all doing. Yeah, they all, you know what? Niggas need belts all over the planet. Yeah. Over here, you got the greatest motherfucking niggas on the planet. Shit, these niggas need a belt. Shit. Nigga, what the fuck is the problem over here? Niggas didn't had the greatest teachers, got the most money. Them niggas over there lowly. Them niggas still walking around with no shoes on their feet. Them niggas over there got white Jesus and they never had no nigga. Y'all done had the greatest teachers on the goddamn earth and y'all still confused. So who need the belt the most? Who need the belt the most? Who need the belt the most? You see what I'm saying? Who needs the fucking belt? Got the greatest leaders, got the most money, got the most opportunity of any niggas on the planet. And so, no, nigga. We got to look at you. We got to see it's hard for niggas to look in the mirror. Yeah, niggas don't want to look in the mirror. Yeah, Dr. Ben was in the museum. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Ben was in the museum too. Right there, you got ancient Egypt. You got ancient Egypt. You see what I'm saying? That's African. That ain't over here. That's African. I didn't see Marcus Garvey. I forget where Dr. Ben was at. We might have missed Dr. Ben. Hold on. There, Dr. Ben right there. There, Dr. Ben right there. There, Dr. Ben right there. Yeah, there, Dr. Ben right there. That's contradiction, man. Give a fuck what nobody say. Make that shit make sense now. But like I say, I'm not against none of that. I'm not against it. I'm against the rhetoric that motherfuckers is teaching out here. You're not going to kidnap our leaders. You're not going to do that. You're going to show veneration and tell us why you venerate them teachers to be up on that wall. Because for me, I feel like if you're going to be disrespectful, you should just have all FBA up there. You see what I'm saying? Have all FBA up there then. And make it real. Make it real. But the reality is many of them African Pan-Africanists is up there because you would not have no conscious community whatsoever if it wasn't for them teachers. Period. Period. We'll have it soon, brother. We'll have it soon. So, this is to, don't come on here, thinking you could bring your weak ass over here and type. And it really is just to, like I say, to build a bridge. Because I fucks with a whole lot of FBA. They come over here all the time. They don't feel why do they feel comfortable over here? You see what I'm saying? Because I say I agree with damn near everything you teach except these 2 and 3 things right here. You see what I'm saying? Which could be worked on. You see, I agree with it. You see, but I don't agree with this part. So it should be more, it should be enough of us what we can agree on where we should be, in alliance. What the fuck? We should be in alliance. What is all of this, this dissension and shit? You can explain these motherfuckers as tethers and shit without trying to destroy what them teachers laid down. That's bullshit. And I don't believe no other way. You see? I don't believe no other way. I don't believe no other way. But anyway, family, hey, support the general support the general. This is not no dissension from the general other than calling you out. Got to call you out on that. And you understand what I'm saying? That's real talk. These my teachers, okay? My teachers. You niggas wasn't even on the scene. None of you. Straight up. And I'll just say it just like that. Nigga, I was with Dr. Ben and Dr. John Henry Clark, nigga, when it wasn't even no internet. The fuck is you? It wasn't no YouTube, nigga. I was already walking with Dr. Ben and Dr. John Henry Clark. You feel what I'm saying? These is my teachers. So I'm just going to say it just like that. That's right. When I say my teachers, I'm speaking specifically. You see what I'm saying? These is our teachers, but these is my teachers. You see what I'm saying? I'm cracking heads. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference. Y'all read, it's a big difference. Nigga, I'm raising the sword. That's a, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm raising the sword. I'm a brother of the craft. It's a big difference between me and you. You see what I'm saying? I'm a brother of the craft. I took an oath to raise the sword. You see what I'm saying? Believe that. But anyway, still love. Still love. But anyway, family, I'll be right back. This is the General. Y'all support the General Hook. Hit some links. No, I didn't reach out and ask him. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't reach out and ask him. I by way reached out. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't require much to answer that question. It don't require much to answer that question. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, again, it's not a question. It's not about, dissension. You see what I'm saying? Because I mean, I respect our family standing on, trying to uplift our people. You feel what I'm saying? So anybody trying to uplift our people, I'm more with you than I'm gonna ever be against you. You see, and it really ain't about being against nobody. It's about making people stand on what they say they believe in. You see what I'm saying? And if you believe that these elders is worth venerating, then you got to come a better way than just spitting on Pan-Africanism when you know that the ones that you ridiculing are not the torch bearers of that ideology. The people that you crushing and are not the torch bearers of that ideology, and you know that to be a fact. All right.
All right, so I let this fool cook for a little bit, family. This is a hating garbage dude, man. No information. He said, I've been playing this guy for a couple days in a row now. What has he been talking about, family? He's been just talking in circles, no information for any book he read, no education, none of his elders, just talking in circles, complaining, hissy fit, throwing tantrums. Nothing he's been talking about resonate, is deep, no inside information. It's just emotional, appealing to emotions, just talking, just talk. He just talk. He just babbling, yelling, fussing. What is he doing? What's he doing?
Sad to say. So was goddamn
I'm talking to mute. I got the link pinned, and I got the link pinned, family. Anybody that believes Seti is right, he's smart, he has a point. Pan-Africanism is the right way. Click that link and defend Pan-Africanism, family. I'm respectful. I won't disrespect you, cut you off, call you names. I won't clown you. Just click the link. Let's have a conversation about Pan-Africanism. Click that link if you support Pan-Africanism. Stop being scared. Click the link.
Joe Louis. So was Joe Louis left in the home. So what is you saying? It's a whole lot of goddamn FBA that was left out there. So what is you saying? If it wasn't for Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis would have died in the goddamn nursing home. How many of our greats died? You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, there you go again, and make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yeah. Yeah, make it make sense. It wasn't just Dr. Ben. You see, it's a whole lot of greats that been left. Yeah, man, I was the first one that went to see Dr. Ben. I the one told people where Dr. Ben was at. I was over there with Dr. Ben when he was in Harlem Hospital before he even went over to the, what they call the convalescent homes and shit. That was over there in the Bronx. I went over there, but I was with Dr. Ben when he was in Harlem Hospital when they took him out of his house. You see what I'm saying? And I saw Dr. Ben. Matter of fact, I was over there the year he passed. I was there that January, and Dr. Ben passed in March. He passed in March. I was there that January. You know what I'm saying? And he passed. And I was happy that I had got him. But I had been visiting Dr. Man, y'all know I met Dr. Ben back in 1988. That's when I met Dr. Ben. I met Dr. Ben in 1988. I met Dr. John Henry Clark back in 89. And I was with him every year. I was with Dr. John Henry Clark almost 10 years before he passed. Because he passed in 98, I believe. And I went to his funeral. I went to his homecoming. You see? And yeah, I was with Dr. John Henry every year. You know what I'm saying? I was there, because my uncle was a brother of the craft. And he had been raised under Dr. Ben. That's where he get his name Pianki from. And he got raised. He went to Egypt 9 times with Dr. Ben. He went to Sudan 2 times with Dr. Ben. And I think he went to Ethiopia 2 times with Dr. Ben. You see, they did the whole Nile. They went from Ethiopia into Sudan into Egypt. They was over there for about a month. They did the whole Nile. You see what I'm saying? Dr. Ben only did that 2 years. He only did that 2 years, and my uncle was there, but he had been, and that's where he got raised up. So that's how I got mine. I got mine. You see what I'm saying? That's how I got mine. And so, but anyway, that's a story for another time. I'll tell you them stories, Hey, yeah, but anyway, I'll come right back for y'all, family. I appreciate y'all being here. We got it going on today. Support the general.
Nah, we're not supporting the general. Hey, Kwame, what's good, man?
Hey, Ron, peace.
What's going on, brother? I say when you call it, it's never to agree. All right, so what you got going on, man?
Yeah, I'm catching the tail end of your live, and
yeah,
I'm just wondering if you're saying that you disagree with Seti, and I'm wondering if if Pan-Africanism is a nothing burger, is opposition to FBA.
Yeah, 100%.
Why is Tariq Nasheed? Why does he have some of the prominent Pan-Africanists in his museum? He even has a tether.
No.
Dr. Yosef Benjo Cannon. So I'm
not
wondering.
A tether. No. There's a definitive definition of the word tether. The tether is not anybody that's melanated. I say POAD, persons of African descent. You are POAD, and so am I. Right? We're persons or people of African descent. Like, we don't believe people of African descent that are not of the lineage of America, right? FBA are tethers. Just like we don't believe FBAs are coons. So coon and tether is an action. Even white people, like, they become a white supremacist based on actions. So actions, negative actions towards the lineage get you a label. Coon, well actually we say DOC now, DOCC. Domestic off-code coon, we say tether, we say white supremacist, right? So you get called that when you speak against the lineage negatively, right? So yeah, so Dr. Ben or whoever else, let's say Godfrey ain't a tether to some of us, and neither is Stokely Carmichael. Like, these are not tethers. Tethers are people like you, right? Non-FBA who always give heavy criticism for no unwarranted heavy criticism for no reason. Like, you never really call in when we vibing and you agree with things. You don't agree with shit. Okay, it's always negativity. So now let me ask you a question though. So when Tariq Nasheed have, let's say, Baba Smalls, Professor J Smalls, or somebody you just named, like bro, he got them on to speak to his narrative. It ain't to speak to Pan-Africanism, right? And to prop up Pan-Africanism. Let's say now if that was the case, you would have a valid point. But it's to speak to Tariq Nasheed's narrative.
Right. So have you heard the recent Professor James Small interviews where he vehemently opposed FBA? He said he now claims that
Again?
he now claimed he's not a FBA and he do not agree with the rhetoric.
Wait. But he just said he agreed. Okay, so now, revenue. This ain't for me. This is for you. You got a guy who's a flip flop. You know, Africans wear flip flops, but this guy is literally a flip. He's a swinging door. Okay, first he said FBA is slop. That's white man slop. Tariq Nasheed calls him out. He cowards. He bows down to Tariq Nasheed balls and say, and he says
Come
he's
on, you don't gotta
no.
disrespect the elder like that.
I got to because revenue. If I tell you something, right, or I say something about you behind your back, and it's disrespectful, right, and then you see me in person, and I'm no revenue. Oh no, we cool, dude. Hey, yo, let's go out, hang out, bro. You can't. And then I say something about you again. You can't. Come on, bro. You can't respect that. You can't respect that. I'm in your face. We're cool. It's gang. Then behind your back, I'm right back at your neck again. So that's Professor Smalls. He said FBA is white man slop. Tariq Nasheed calls him out, get him on a live. He's sucking his cock. The dude said, "Hey man, I'm FBA and I'm Pan Af." He said I'm both. I'll play the clip. Now you're saying he's back to saying FBA ain't shit. Your dude, come on, man. That's not respectable.
I mean, you don't have to agree with it, but that's his current position that he denounced FBA.
Okay, so address this. Address him saying is white man slop. So you heard him say that, right?
Yeah, I heard him say that.
Okay, and then he got on a FaceTime with Tariq Nasheed. And Tariq Nasheed said, "Hey man, what's up with all that stuff you were saying with all those tethers?" And then be honest, he was on Team FBA, right or wrong? You can be honest, because I'll play the video. Well, was he Team FBA with Tariq Nasheed or no?
I mean, yeah, he
Okay,
he agree with the initial as far as
right,
delineation
right.
for reparations
Okay,
and
bro.
things
No, no,
like
no, no, no,
that.
no. Hey, bro. He didn't disagree with. Okay, so what did he? Okay, so what did he say he disagreed with? He said he disagreed with Tariq Nasheed language, cursing and saying the N word. But FBA stance and delineation, he said he agreed. He said we got the right to sell. He agreed with every. Bro, you can act like a clown, but he agreed with all of our talking points. He never said one thing he disagreed with. Not one thing. He
All right,
said
but
personally, okay, so now how can you respect the man that comes back and say he disagrees? It's like, yo, which will the real Slim Shady stand up?
do a man not have the right to change his stance? I mean, Tariq Nasheed was
Yeah,
selling
you
RBG
can't.
shirts.
Hey, bro, listen, I was RBG. You know what I mean? Let me at one point. Yo, that's okay. Malcolm X was Garvey, his family wasn't. Some of us, but Elijah Muhammad was a Christian. So some of us ex-drug dealers, Malcolm X ex-pimp. So some of us, bro, we make choices because we think is right, and then we know better and do better later, bro. That's human evolution, bro. So I don't fault nobody for believing a certain way and then doing better later in life or making the best decision that they have for himself later in life. So whether he's selling RBG, what it doesn't matter, man. If he did, he believed it was a good thing. But
But, but,
history. Well, hold
but
on, hold on. Hey, yeah, bro. All I'm saying is this: you could believe your favorite singer is the best until you hear better. You're gonna change your mind, bro. You could believe this job is the best for you, and then find something you love doing and make that. So no, that doesn't count, bro. People have the right to reevaluate themselves in their life and their career and say, you know what? I don't. I'm supporting RBG, but I keep reevaluating it every 2 years, 3 years, and it's like a scam. It's a nothing burger. Like yo, it ain't amounting to nothing. It's just me and so and so and so and so. But the rest of the world, who this global African Seti, what is it? Global African. supremacy, like they're not following along. They're not on board with this shit. So like people feel like, you know what? Just like they do with Christianity, Islam, and Mormonism, whatever else, Jehovah's. Like people sit back and say, you know what? I think I wasted my time here. And you got to admit, people do that with religion. They say, you know what? I was a Muslim for 20 years. And they look back at it and like, you know what? I think that was 20 years wasting my time. And somebody can't say, hey, man, but you was a Muslim 20 years ago. They be like, yeah, I was. But I realized that was a waste of 20 years of my life. I regret being a Muslim. So people who RBG, people who's Pan-African, bro, they feel the same way. Like, yo, I regret ever being that. I feel like it was a waste of my time looking
Right.
forward.
But so you don't think is hypocritical or contrary if Tariq Nasheed is making videos saying that Pan-Africanism is a nothing burger, it is opposition to FBA, you know, and to hold up, the Dr. Ben, the John Henry Clarks, the Amos Wilson, these are prominent, key figures in the Pan-African movement. Isn't that hypocritical?
No, because some people, bro, like, for example, some things I say revenue, the lineage agrees with. Other things I say, they be like, Ron, you wrong. Like I'm heavy critical of the Black Panthers, I'm heavy critical of Malcolm X, and the lineage, they feel like I'm wrong. But other things I say, they say I'm spot on. So bro, like people in different spaces in their life, and they have different opinions. Like some people are like favor the conservatives, some people favor liberals, right? Some people don't care for none of it. But like that, that's where they're at in life. So I don't think it's hypocritical to like have differences of opinions on the subject. When it comes to different subjects, I might rock with you, like with you. Like when we talk about certain things, I agree with you on certain subjects. But other subjects, I say, nah, you tripping. You wrong. So I think we're all have the right to have those personal beliefs where some things we rock with, some things we disagree respectfully.
Right. So let me ask you a question, Ron. Are you opposed to Pan-Africanism?
Yeah, I think it's garbage and a nothing burger and useless. Yes.
So you wouldn't hang up the Dr. Benz, the Amos, you wouldn't hang up none of them. And if you had your own FBA museum.
No, not on their work on that. So like Dr. Amos Wilson, like he's a psychologist. So when he talks about Skinnerism and things like that, I will have that there. But any blueprint for Black Power, no, that will not be nowhere in my museum.
So let me ask you. I mean, we don't have to. We don't have no consensus or statistic to measure this question. But let me ask you. Do you think the majority of the people that self-proclaim FBA are opposed to Pan-Africanism?
Yes. They have no idea what it is, bro. I just look right now. I'm in a public space 24/7, and I can ask people when they walk in and know me. Right now, look. The reason why I said this plan uninterrupted because I was having a conversation on mute. Hey, bro, I could have asked the dude, yo, what is Pan Africanism? He'd have been like, I don't know. I'm like, have you ever heard of it? I don't know. He'd have said no. Yo, the average FBA has no idea what that shit is. They seen it before. They seen a flag before, but they couldn't tell you what the red was for, black for, green. Like they are clueless. Like my mom couldn't tell you shit about Pan Africanism, bro. Nothing.
But Ron, I'm specifically talking to people that self-identify as FBA, not the people that self-identify
Okay,
as
so
Black
the
Americans or
people
African
that
Americans. I'm talking about
self-identify.
specifically.
What about them?
Do you think the people that self-identify as foundational Black American are
Right.
opposed to FBA? Opposed to Pan-Africanism?
Yeah. It's garbage. Yes.
So what would you think? Would you not arrive to the conclusion that if you subscribe to foundational Black American and you think and you hold to the position that Pan-Africanism is a nothing burger, is opposition to our lineage and our
Yep.
life, wouldn't that be hypocritical to hold up? Like that would be. Let me make an example. That would be
Yeah.
like me saying, "Hey, I'm opposed to Hebrew Israelites or the Abrahamic faith," and then I open a museum. Then I got Rabbi Matthews, uh, Captain Cesariak, you know,
No,
GMS
nah.
leaders
I
and stuff like
I
that.
disagree. See, and that's what white people do. See, you could be see like so now you got something called great. The guy's his name is called Alexander the Great. Okay. Now, when we say great, do we mean he was a ideal model man? No. We're saying his impact was great. It's undeniable. Hitler was great. He has his impact is it is a great impact on life. It was negative, but it's undeniable. The slave trade was great. Like, the Ottoman Empire, great. So you got some things you just can't deny. It's history. So to deny certain things that's great in Black American history, you'll be a fool. Like, for example, somebody might have Marcus Garvey in there because you'll be a fool to act like he never existed. Now you don't have to like lie and be a cheerleader, but if somebody had Marcus Garvey in the museum, I don't think that's wrong. I think, yeah, he was a real guy who had a great impact in America. Was it wrong? In my opinion, absolutely. But was it great? Yes, it was.
Okay, so you're now holding a position that Pan-Africanism is no longer a nothing burger. It was
No,
something
it's a
impactful and
yes.
great on the Black American community.
Okay, right. So again, great doesn't mean good. Great just means it was heavy, it was deep, it was powerful. Okay, the clans, the clan, the Ku Klux Klans in this country, they had a great impact on this country. You dig? Like, was it good? No, but I think the problem is you're finding great doesn't mean good. Great just means a powerful impact in the history of world history. Okay, the Klan had a great impact. Marcus Garvey had a great impact on Black America. It wasn't good in my opinion, but it was definitely great. So great just means significant and impactful, powerful. But it wasn't good. Like I said, the Klan had a powerful impact. The Klan instituted Jim Crow, like by themselves. That's a great impact. It was negative as hell, but it was great. So that's why his name was Alexander the Great. His impact on world history was great. Genghis Khan, these guys had great impacts. And I said Hitler.
Right. So I'm really trying to grapple if if Tariq is making videos that Pan-Africanism is, it was co-opted by the feds in the 1960s, and Pan-Africanism has been
Hey,
a nothing
Kwame,
burger.
let me save you time right now. Yeah, dude. You like for example, bro, there's a lot of Christians I respect. I like. Now, when they talk the Bible and Jesus, I think they're absolutely wrong. And I think they're a victim of religion. I think they're a victim of like circumstance. Like their mother was Christian, grandmother Christian, and they just do it for tradition and customs. But outside of their religion, when you talk to them outside of religion, they're cool people and they're like really down to earth and they make sense. Like they're good with business, they're good with fatherhood, marriagehood, shit like that. Like they're great people. So no, we're not gonna throw away debate with the bathwater. So the same thing with Pan-Africanists, right? You have Pan-Africanists like W. Du Bois. I think he's a great man. I think he did great for America and Black people, right? Now, sticking with Pan-African, I think he was wrong. Okay, Stokely Carmichael, I think he was a great man. I think his help for the cause was great and it was good. Okay, but I disagree with his Pan-Africanism. So outside of that, I think he did good. So people can do good and have something you just disagree with. Like, nah, that right there, dude, I ain't rocking with that. But everything else, I think is cool. So I'm not gonna throw away the baby in the bathwater. You dig? I'm gonna hold you in the museum for what I think you did good.
So what are the good things you think Tariq is holding, like the Dr. Benz in his museum? Like what are the good things that you think the reason why he
If
holding
I could
these
free, right?
holding these
If I
people up in the FBA museum versus,
right. Well, for one, Dr. Ben challenged white supremacy, and he challenged whitewashing of Black, Black history, right? So he challenged that, and I think that was like an eye opener for a lot of FBAs to look at history and say, hey, well, maybe everybody who did something great wasn't white. Maybe they were colored, maybe they're melanated, and it caused people to do more research or have an open mind. Hey, maybe folks, because at that point, bro, we thought the Egyptians were 100% white before Dr. Ben, and Sheikh and Diop went out there and made some challenges. We thought they were all the movies and stuff they had in America. We thought they were 100% white. So he gets credit for that. He gets credit for saying, "Hey, man, these folks might not be lily white. They might have some color in them." You
I
get
don't want
credit
to
for
throw
that.
you off this. I don't want to throw you off your square, but you're now saying that Africans is black now, right?
Africans are not black. Africans are African.
But you're referring to the Egyptian as black, but
No, no, no. I know. I said colored. I didn't say black. They got melanin. They're colored.
okay.
I'm
So that's
I'm
the
very
so so
careful who I call black.
so are you using those the thing that you just the bulletin point you just laid out? Uh, those are your conclusion about like the Dr. Benz, the John Henry
Yeah,
Clark.
you ask me like, how can I know what Tariq Nasheed thinks in his brain? I said if I could I said I qualify. I said if I can freestyle, this is why I would believe they're in the museum. It's because what they did that was great and good for black culture.
Okay,
Because
so
yeah,
now Pan African is no longer a nothing burger, according to you now.
no, listen, Pan-Africanism. Define Pan-Africanism. Go ahead.
The social, economic, and political um no allegiance of the diaspora. You cut me off. The diaspora in the continent of Africa.
All
Cultural
right,
continuity.
so what the hell talk about Egyptians got to do with the diaspora?
I mean, the Egyptians is Egypt is in Africa?
Yes, and so is Libya. But what the hell they got to do with the diaspora? I'm asking the diaspora. What's the connection between the diaspora and Egypt?
I mean, for one, they did the DNA analysis on Ramses III and
What
King
about them?
Tut. The haplogroup is E1B1A, and we
No,
know
no, no,
that
no, 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 no. Wait. Okay, so you keep saying, wait. Okay, I'm glad I got you. So you said Ramses. Okay, hold on. Wait.
Ramses III.
Okay, I got you. DNA, because I already know, bro. What happens is family is that Egyptians they mix with white people and black people. This what happens when people mix with people, and later in life, these people gonna have that DNA in them. Just like we right now, we have African DNA from some type of Ghana, whatever, West African country. We got some European, I'm talking about FBAs. We got European, we got Native American, some of us got some Latino. That's what happens when you mix later. But
But I'm
originally,
talking
wait,
about
hold on,
Ramses
hold on.
III, the
I,
autosome and
okay,
both
I
sides. The
I got no,
L3
no, no, no,
and
no, 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 no,
E1B1A.
no. Okay. Hold on. I got you. I got you. You gotta do. Yeah, I know you're wrong, so I'm just gonna debunk you on the fly. So you said DNA shows. Hold on. I got you. I'm gonna cook you because DNA does not say
I can
they're
send you
they're
the
they're,
I can
they're
send you the
no no no
reports in the
no no
back.
no.
I can
I don't
send
no
you the
no
links.
no. I'm gonna pull it right now while we're live because I know DNA does not say Egyptians are sub-Saharan Africa. I know that.
I
Okay, no,
named
but
two.
we good.
I
No, we
said
good.
Ramses III and I
Okay,
said King
Ramsey.
Tut.
So DNA shows Ramsey the third is what?
E1B1A.
E1B1A, right?
Yeah, Ramses
And
III and King
does
Tut.
that the okay and King Tut? I got you. And
Yeah.
King Tut. So does that mean they're what? So your conclusion that they're sub-Saharan African?
I'm saying that we share the same haplogroup.
Okay, no. Hey, bro, see, family, he's running now. Is that to prove that the Egyptians were sub-Saharan African? Yes or no?
I can't prove
Yeah,
that they're sub-Saharan.
no.
I'm
I
relying on
no.
their
Right,
DNA
and
analysis.
I'm saying the way you interpret the DNA, I'm asking you now. You said Ramses the third has E1B1A, and so does King Tut. All right.
Yeah.
So you're saying so based on that, the conclusion is what
That these two Africans share the same haplogroup with the diaspora.
they do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You a fool. Okay. I got it. I got it. So now does that mean that they are does that mean so now here's a question to you. Is your conclusion that means they're because I said mixture. I said mixture because all of us got African descent. I'm so white. They got the same haplogroup as from white folks. But so that's cool. But what I'm saying is, does that prove Ramses III, King Tut? Does that prove that the Egyptians are sub-Saharan African? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, cool. Now, cool. The Caribbean and myself, some of us got some E1B1 garbage with some Africans. We don't. Some of us don't deny that. We say we got African ancestry. We say that, right? We say some 100,000 years ago, we got some, beginning of time, we got some African ancestry. So that ain't saying nothing. I'm saying that the modern diaspora, I'm saying after 1600, what connection does diaspora have with an Egyptian? Absolutely nothing, right?
E1B1A.
Yeah, that's it though. Okay, so yeah, but we also got the same shit as Europeans. Like we got European in us.
Yeah, so I don't get your point. Like we share the
Okay,
same
now I
haplogroup,
don't. Okay, I don't
and
get
they're
you. Like
both
you act like,
is
hey,
Egypt in
you,
Africa.
hey, bro, you, hey, yeah, look, you didn't have to say. Listen, okay, wait, you know what? I got you. But let's explain this. Okay, E1.
I mean,
Hold
unless
on.
you're going to say the He haplogroup is not predominantly a sub-Saharan haplogroup, then I don't know. Maybe you could, but as today, the experts all say that the He haplogroup is predominantly found in West and
I
Central
got you.
Africa.
I got you. You know I do it you. I normally cook you live. I'm gonna do it right now because you're the guy that come over here. You don't survive at all. Like you never. You do a little better on other platforms, but over here, you're out of here. So now I put your information in. Okay, I got it now. Okay, Egypt sits in Africa, and its ancient population emerged from North African hunter-gatherers, epipaleo, Paleolithic, Nubian Saharan groups, Horn of African. Okay, this is why Egypt city shows African. Got it. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we do a haplogroup E1B1A. Okay, cool. We got that out the way. Okay, so now we're at Ramsey. So the entire E haplogroup lineage is African. Okay, we got that. This now watch this. It says the entire E haplogroup lineage is African. This is why both Ramsey III shows E1B1A, King Tut's family show E1B1B, not A, related lineages. This does not mean they were West African migrants. It means the deeper paternal roots of the Nile Valley lie in African lineages that go back tens of thousands of years. Okay, so why would an Egyptian pharaoh have E1B1A if it's West African? Okay, so it says this is the biggest misconception, bro. You catch a L all the time over here, bro. This
Well,
is
did
the
I
biggest.
say Ramses the
Okay,
Third was
okay.
West
Hey, hey,
African?
hey,
I never said
bro.
he was West African.
I said what is what is the connection between the Caribbean Egyptians and now you know better because we are from for those who accept this, we are from West African ancestry, right? Those are over here. That's what DNA going to show. It's going to show some West African country. I asked you, what's the connection with the diaspora with the Egyptians? And the connection would be, should have been, we're all from the same place. All right. Okay, cool. That's what you're implying by even saying connecting Egypt to Caribbean. Like we know that we were gathered up by filthy Africans and sold by filthy Africans to Europeans. Okay, so we know that. So now you were implying because you were doing some connection between Egypt and the diaspora. I said, what's the connection? You said E1B1A. Okay, so I just showed that they were not West Africans, even though they had E1B1A. Now the diaspora are West Africans, right?
Yeah.
West African ancestry. Okay, cool. Now watch this. It says it. Wait. Hold on. It says, why would an Egyptian pharaoh have E1B1A, which is West African, if it's West African? It says this is the biggest misconception of people like revenue. It says E1B1A is older than the Bantu expansion into West Africa. Its origin is likely Central Northeast Africa, not West Africa, meaning E1B1A's ancestors lived closer to the Nile Valley 1,000 years ago, and only later did the lineage expand heavily into West Africa. So finding E1B1A in ancient Egypt doesn't mean West Africans were in Egypt and ruled Egypt. It says it means Egyptians and West Africans both descend from older African populations. That is the connection between Egyptians and the diaspora, is that we just both descend from older African populations. That's it. There's no
Yeah,
direct
you
connection
haven't
like you're
really
trying to imply.
you haven't really rebutted anything I said.
Okay, right. Well, yeah, well, because you really didn't say nothing. You just made a whole bunch of implications. But let me do this though, because I'm going to make absolute claims, unlike you, where I'm
And
not going to leave to your
I
man.
shared a conversation which
Wait,
give
hold on,
a
hold
deep
on, hold on.
dive in a Grok conversation, so you can
Okay,
look at that.
okay, slow down, slow down. Well, listen, I know what you were trying to do, and I killed that right away. Right, so you can see
How
what
do you
you.
know what I was
Okay,
trying to do?
because you're a Pan-Africanist. I know what you're trying to do. Well, you're a legend. I know you're not. You're really a black conservative. Not. I'm sorry, not black. You're African conservative. But look, hold on, and let me ask you this. So you ever heard of the term? You should have on my channel. You heard the term brain drain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you heard of brain gain, brain gain.
Yeah.
And so now there's a term called brain circulation. Now, brain circulation is what you got, your ancestor, your father should have did. That's go to other countries with opportunities, take advantage of them, and then bring them back to your homeland to make it greater. Now, the best example of brain circulation is Japan. Japanese people are the best example of brain circulation. They came to America, they came to Germany, or wherever else, from white European modern societies, to get the information for the sole purpose to make Japan great. It worked. And they became they went from a primitive African idle, docile state to a first power in just 46 years, less than 50 years, because they did brain circulation. They went to European countries to gather information, to take it back to the homeland and become greater. So they made Japan great. They were like the first MAGA. They made Japan great. Okay, so now, so that's clear. Brain gain is a country who receives other countries immigrants, IMM immigrants, to make that country better. Brain waste is a country facing immigration with an E. Their best talent, the most skills, leaving the country, therefore making their country weaker, less intelligent, less, because the best is leaving. The best mind is leaving to uphold the country. Okay, so we agree with that so far, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now Africa. When and wait, no.
Why are we talking about? I thought we was talking about
Okay.
Tariq
No. Wait, no, bro. This is, you called in my channel. We're talking about what I'm talking about. All right. So now, yeah. I mean, how do y'all call somebody thing and just make it what you wanted? No, we're talking about what I'm talking about.
I thought I was
wait.
Okay,
Just
about the topic.
okay.
No,
right. This is the topic.
Africa.
Right. The Africa. We're talking about Africa still. We talk about Egypt, Africa, right? That's Africa. Okay,
I mean,
E1B1A. That's Africa. But hold on. Okay, but that's all Africa. Dr. Ben, Dr. John Clark, you talk about Africa. So hold on, we're not done. Yo, family, nobody hates Africa more than these guys. He don't want to even talk about Africa. I'm talking about Africa. Okay, so now Africa. So now we know what brain gain is, brain drain, and brain circulation. Hey, bro, in the 1600s, will we agree that there was an African slave trade where Africans were sold to Europeans? Can we agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how many were sold, like overall, like the estimate?
Roughly 12 to 18 million. I don't.
Okay.
I'm just
Cool.
hypothetically guessing.
Cool. Now, when that happened, do you know that's called a brain that's called the worst brain gain in the history of the world, when Africa let 12 to 18 million of their own go out the country? Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now look what happens. So Africa got weakened right away. So there's a lot of labor, a lot of intellect, a lot of intellectual properties that they have no longer, that they can't benefit from. Now, these people went to Europe. They went to Europe, nobody but Europeans. And they went over there and free labored them up. And that free labor made these European countries extremely rich and powerful, built powerful armies. Before then, the European country was not supremely rich, overly rich, and they were not supremely powerful at all. They became supremely, because this is called brain gain. So they gained a lot of the labor force and intellectuals that Africa had no use for, right? They shipped them over there. So now Europe became empowered. They had free labor that, like, just boosted up their economies and armies in like matters 200 years. Right. So now there wouldn't be no dominant white man if it wasn't for that 12 to 18 million trade. So now look what happened next though. So 300 years later, they had a conference called the Berlin Conference. Now this is what the brain drain led Africa. Africa's brain drain led to a Berlin Conference, bro. So now the slave trade wouldn't have happened. 400 years, Jim Crow and whatever Haiti and Jamaica was going through would have never happened without 12 to 18 million folks coming over there. Now check it out. Now for free labor and cheap labor, they use all of us to build up these economies, okay, and these armies. They got so powerful and strong because it's free labor. And they just kick back. What's up, bro? How you? So they just kick back and watch their economies and army grow. Then they came back and said, okay, let's go ahead and do a Berlin Conference. We're going to carve up Africa. So the people they did business with, and the people they sold to them, they used that free labor to conquer the people who sold them those people. So they went back to Africa and decimated that thing in just 60 years. Africa 200 years later could not rebound from what they did. So what I'm saying, bro, is that Africa is the reason why the world is in turmoil now from these people.
Right. I agree with that. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. So when people talk about slavery, colonization, neocolonialism, imperialism, we can actually say it's Africa's fault.
Right. That's true. I agree with that.
Right. So why would we ever want to unite or have some type of union with people who pretty much said white folks, there you go. Dominate the world just because we're hateful of our own people? Why would we ever want to build an alliance with them? And then there's no apology, like a mass, global apology. There's no, diaspora, let's make it right, blah, blah, blah. Nah, they have stereotypes about the Caribbean and America, United States of America. Like they look at both of us as like, oh man, y'all was slaves and blah, 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 blah. You were conquered. We never went slavery. These folks, no love lost. Bro, what I'm saying to you is that they are our what's the term I want to use? Like they are just as much as the op as a white person can ever be equally. Equally. Hey bro, they sold us to our demise.
Yeah, you got a point, Ron. But on the flip side, Britain and France, they had a 1,000-year war, and they was able to come together, sit at the conference for political issues, economic issues, and social issues.
Yeah, but they didn't say. Wait. Hold on. Hey, bro, they never sold each other 12 to 18 million deep for guns, tobacco, fentanyl, K2, and whatever a drug. I have a good one. That is not the same, man. That is not the same. Like they never sold each other to another separate person to never see them again.
Yeah, but I'm just comparing. I'm not saying it's power is direct power, parallel. Like as far as
hey, bro, you just said it. You said British and France. These are two separate nations, two separate countries. Africa sold their own.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, there's no compare and contrast there, bro. That's a whole different thing. And then there was never a point where they said, bro, I don't know how you can compare that. Like at some point, Europe was beefing with each other until that damn slave trade. And they was like, yo, let's work this shit out. We got these Negroes here that's gonna help us be great. Let's settle this bullshit and let's just conquer the world together. So it wasn't until they got us where they said, you know what, let's call it a truce and let's start to like have some type of rules and
But Ron,
regulations.
three African countries have publicly apologized for the slave trade, and the African Union right now has dedicated 2025 for the reparations for the
No,
diaspora.
no, 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 no. We
They
no, no, no,
also
no, no.
offer citizenship to
No,
the
no, 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 no,
diaspora.
no, 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 no. It's not free. It's we know it's paid. Stop it. And then secondly, bro, like you don't get to tell us like that's like white folks saying, all right, FBAs, we gave y'all citizenship and we gave y'all civil rights. Y'all good. No, like yo, the offender, the violator, the assailant don't determine the compensation. Like we take you to court and we tell you what we want, and then we debate that and we figure out, a mediator in between. You don't tell us what we get, and that's just that. No, we
No,
like no,
I'm
no.
just saying because you said they did nothing. I'm just pointing out things that
Hey,
the efforts
bro,
that
hey, bro.
Africans have
That
done.
was hundreds. Oh, no, stop. That was hundreds years later. I think like 90. Like Ghana said the obvious. Like, hey man, my bad. Nah, that's not how that works. It's like, yeah, my bad. All right, that's a start. Now, what's up with that check? And
Well,
what's up
Ron,
with
it wasn't in the 1990s. Benin was 2000, Cameroon was 2013, and Ghana was 2006.
right? So yeah, so my point is they like so many 200-300 years later, 400 years later, they said, okay, my bad. But at that point, we already know what it is. It's like, yo, no, yo, your bad ain't good enough. Yo, what's up with that money and what's up with some carving out some land and all this dumb shit y'all talking about? We ain't coming with no bag. You ain't getting nothing from us. Carve out some land and cut a check.
Yeah, I mean the Nigerian government and the Ghanaian government is working with different organizations to establish
Like who?
land.
Like
Earning
who?
Asia and Nigeria has its own. We discussed this already. They they
Nah,
ha- they they're supposed to be opening a diaspora city for the people that want to return
a city? No,
the
no, no, no,
continent in
no, no, no,
2030.
no, no. Yeah, there's no return. We got kicked out. There's no like a return is like is equal. When we had dispute, we left, and we could come like a wife and a husband. She comes return. It's not a return if you're sold, bro. That means like you're and sold to never sold to just die. Yeah, it's crazy. This guy's a victim of being sold, and yeah, he's dealing with Stockholm syndrome. Like you would think this guy's an African, the way he's kissing their ass. This guy's a victim of being sold, and he's justifying him being sold to a people that's like you could say that's diabolically just opposed to us, white folks at that time. Like they had nothing but demonic. Like they were on demon time, and yo, they knew the Africans knew that what white folks doing to us because none of us ever came back. They knew that this was like a death sentence that they were sentenced to. It was like hell. They knew that and they kept doing it. But there's like, how do you just say, yo, y'all can return? Return to what? Nigga, like you sentenced to death. Return? No. How about this would be better? All those universities where they teaching Nigerians all this tech and how to be doctors. How about do what fucking Castro did? How about say, hey man, free education. Come over here and get schooled and educated for free. Y'all become doctors and and mass like us. Y'all become tech savvy like us. How about open a tech industry for us and say, yo, we did y'all wrong, yo. Come over and get some of this free tech.
Right.
Yo, come
You
get some
got
of
a
this
point.
gold.
I'm not disputing wrong. I'm not disputing anything
and
you're
and
saying.
and all that oil they got over there, what they got with BP. Hey, yo, you know what? We're gonna cut y'all percentage. The diaspora. Yeah, look, we're gonna help y'all get right. Reparations. Y'all all fighting for that. Well, here's a little thing we're gonna donate to y'all on diaspora and America, United States of America. Here you go. Here's some
Right.
liquid gold. Right. None of
So
that because what I'm saying is, bro, you're trying to forge a relationship that's not natural. Like I would say that the Caribbean and United States of America, like we have like a natural relationship with each other. We were all sold and we kind of relate a lot more. We were both victimized. I'm saying so that's why when we get around the Caribbean, it's easy to like unite and do things with the Caribbean, bro. You can't make up a history with us with Africans, bro.
but
And
but
y'all
but
either.
Ron, like what shouldn't we have more of a gripe with the people that profited over $100 trillion between
Yeah,
slavery?
look. I think that's very clear that it's heavier sided that way. I think that's very clear from all of our language, how what we call them, and like we vocalized our resentment. I think that's very clear. We already expressed that. So now we're becoming more booked because a lot of our elders, and I'm saying elders in quotation, we don't have no real elders, but a lot of our fake elders and teachers, they suppressed Africa's role. So we really hold on. No, we really didn't know to what degree. Look, a lot of us just now accepting Africa sodas. We act like these folks went in Africa, kidnapped us. That's the language that we were accepting not too long ago before FBA News and Updates. And now we like, oh, yeah, Africa did go in there and do this and do that. So, yeah, so that suppression of information from the same elders you're talking about, Dr. Ben and Dr. John Clark, that suppressed Africa's role in our demise, we're now starting to realize, wow, Africa, even Seti is pointing that out. Like, yeah, he's a Pan-Africanist. Like, Africa, oh. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
bro,
I don't think no Pan-African is denying that certain tribes
no.
was
Hey,
involved in
hey, bro, I talked to Brother we got a live, I made a whole clip, 20-minute clip. He actually debated me that Africans never sold us. He said white folks came and got us. Okay, and that's just not him.
I would
Wait, no.
disagree. I would disagree
Okay.
with Uncle
Well, yeah,
on that.
but that's not just him. I got about 7 people on my damn podcast who sat there and said we were stolen by white people, and they're all Pan Africans.
That's their conclusion. I can't
No,
speak
yeah,
for
no.
every Pan-African.
Bro, I never asked you to speak to one of them. I'm telling you, what's man, yeah, I can just play clips to clip. I got hella clips, just different Africans saying you were never sold. There was no selling over and like so forget about FBA's justifying it, like Unc and Omawali, these guys. I'm saying there's actual Africans who saying it never happened, and then what's the comedian Godfrey
But
said?
brother, it's people
No,
in your own lineage that
no, no,
talk
no,
about the
no.
slave trade never
It's
happened.
yeah.
Dane Calloway
Listen.
promotes the slave
Hey,
trade never happened.
listen. It's not. Look, you're going somewhere different, man. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people who accept history. That purpose. See, Dane Calloway, you would expect him just to reject it all because he don't entertain it. So he's not on my hit list. It's the people who accept. It's the people who accept the slave trade who deny. That's worse.
Wait, so he's not on your hit list. So let's just say
No, no,
hypothetically it was a
no.
court case.
No.
U.S.
There's
government
no
saying, hey, we have
no.
your own
Hey,
lineage.
bro, I gotta mute you. My boy. Listen. If he denies it outright, that means there's no conversation. I'm not here to convince people. I got you on mute. I'm not here to convince people. I'm here to talk about what we agree with. Okay, so if somebody say the slave trade never happened, I'm not going to debate them. I'm good. Like there's nothing to debate. Okay, but if you accept it, then you have to accept the history, the details behind it. If you don't accept it, there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, but the African Union accepted. That's why they're working on, reparations.
Yeah, that they're not working on anything because we're the plaintiff, right? We gotta come up with just like we do in America. We're coming up with what they owe. They ain't telling us, oh, we owe you this. No, we're telling them what is going to be and who is going to what is the number is going to be. They're not telling us. That's not how lawsuits and reparations work. Like we're the plaintiff. We're telling you. We're calculating. We're smart. We're calculating the damage. And in Africa, they ain't gonna tell us what they owe us because of course you're gonna like insurance company gonna tell you, yeah, okay, I'll throw you 10 grand, and they really owe 1 million. So of course you're gonna lowball us.
You agree that it's global white supremacy, right?
No.
So you don't agree that white supremacy is global?
No, I do know it's national. Okay, I don't know about the global shit. I know it's national.
Okay, cool.
I can prove it's
Wouldn't
national.
it be more, logical to have allies to back up,
No, Hey
the
yo,
claim, the reparation claim versus create more, opponents to it. As
and,
far
and who are we allying with?
well,
The people who sold us?
the Caribbeans, the continental African that's
Hey yo, no,
supporting.
no, 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 no. We're not aligned with nobody who sold us. But as far as the Caribbean, we're not blocking them from supporting us.
Right. But what about the people that wasn't a part of the slave trade? The countries like Kenya, Zimbabwe,
No, no, no.
South Africa.
From wait, I think Kenya's West Africa. West, I don't know what shit, but I think
Kenya is
is
East
Kenya.
Africa.
Okay, wait. So what news you got that Kenya is pro FBA reparations? Like what? Put me
They're
on.
part of the African Union.
No, wait. With the African Union ain't supporting American reparations. They're pushing global reparations, bro.
But brother, if is NCOBRA a
No, no,
FBA
no, 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 no.
organization?
Okay, no, no. Dude. Okay, look, dude, you can't fuck with me, right? Yeah, dude. Do Cobra push race based reparations or lineage based reparations? Now I'm gonna fuck you up. Okay, which one?
I guess the descendant of slaves.
No, no, no. I asked you a question. Does because right now I can pull it up. See, you didn't read the website. I did. I got lives on that. I'm gonna pull it up for you, but I'm gonna ask you first because you brought them up, and I'm gonna bust your ass. Pause. Does NCOBRA push for race-based reparations or lineage-based reparations?
But more than likely in their language, probably race based.
Okay, okay. Can you point out anywhere in history of a race-based reparations claim being successful?
I'm not sure. Not in
Yeah.
America. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Okay. No. 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 Worldwide, globally. Can you point out anywhere on this planet where race-based reparations were? Okay. So now let me help you out. Do you know? Do you know what race? Do you know what race includes?
No,
What it requires? Okay.
explain.
Okay. So let me help you out. So when it comes to the term black, how America uses it, America uses black as a racial category only, and they include everybody of African descent globally that comes to America. That comes to America. That come to America first. Okay, and when they say white, they include everybody of European descent. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now when Japanese got their reparations for internment camp, if it was race based, then that's everybody of Asian descent that comes to America, right?
Right.
Okay, so do you think everybody of Asian descent was
No,
privy to?
no.
Right. So it's because it cannot happen. So it's only the people who are harmed. Not even all Japanese people were entitled to reparations. It's only the injured party. So America, you got black people who were the injured party in America, right? The only black people. So
But Ron, have you read the African Union goals and
yeah, yes I did, and yes I did, and it's race based, bro. It is race based.
You
Yeah,
sure?
yes I did. Yes I did. Yeah, I did a whole live on that. Okay, you
Okay.
want to pull up their website?
No.
Okay, yeah, I did a whole live when they try to say we're the 51st, whatever they try to include the fifth, whatever. I did a whole live on that, bro.
I think
Yes,
you're
and
referring to the sixth region of
okay,
Africa.
six region, right? They said they are going to lead the way on reparations. Everybody else fall in line. That's what they said on their website, and we like the hell you are. The hell you are. We like, yo, look, but we ain't stopping you either. You know, do what you do. Like, we're not stopping them. We're not holding up protests, boycott. You're like, yo, go do what you feel is right. Okay,
Right.
we gonna do what we feel is right over here, man. We not. I ain't making video. I made one video addressing that because that was big news, right? I made 2 videos, bro, and I stopped. That shit was out. We're not going on and on and on. No, if you think y'all right and y'all gonna win something, go do it. Go
Right.
do it. Just send me my check. Right. But we believe this is more realistic what we're doing in America. And we believe that we're gonna set the precedent for anybody else to get things popping, get things shaking. We believe once our shit get done, it'd be easier for everybody else to make claim. And yo, what is the African Union claim? Like they the ones that sold us. They the ones that created the diaspora. The diaspora claim is the CARICOM, the Caribbean, America. We're saying we're old because we were victimized, all of us together. What the hell is the African Union claim?
I mean, their claim is, they're fighting on the behalf of, because the African continent, they hold the resources, they hold most of the trade power, and they're using
Who?
leverage to help out.
Who?
Like,
Who?
you said what?
Who is holding all that?
The various countries that are part of the African Union.
Wait. So okay. So wait. I'm kind of my fault. I'm kind of lost. So you're saying Africa hold all the resources, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why are they making a reparations claim for Africa? I'm trying to understand that part.
It's for the diaspora. It's not for continent. It's not for continental Africa. It's for the
Wait.
people, the
So okay.
Caribbeans and the Americas.
Okay. Got it. That's even worse. Why would they say, Black Americans, fuck what y'all doing? We're going to be your voice. We're going to step in, move out the way, and this is our jurisdiction, and we're going to just speak on behalf of what y'all got going on in America.
Because
You think
I
that's
mean, this is at the international court. It's not at the
no,
federal level or
wait,
this.
yeah, but okay, hold on, dude. America is not an international government. Okay, America has its own government that's responsible for its citizens, and the British Empire responsible for its subjects and the colonies that it had. You dig? So everybody in France is responsible for what they did, and so on and so forth. So America can't speak to what the French did. The French can't speak to what the Soviet Union did, and so forth and so on. Like they could only speak to what each other did.
Right, but Ron, did the French own territory in what we now know of the United States of America?
They own the Louisiana Purchase. But okay, so what does that got to do with Africa?
Like I said, they're taking it to the highest court,
No,
which
no,
is
no, 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 no,
the
no, no,
United
no,
Nations.
no, 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 no. Hey, bro, not revenue. With all respect, you're stupid. Hey, yo, nobody can make America pay for its citizens. You can't do it. Nobody can make France pay for its citizens. You got to take the French to court about is no the people. Like you can't represent us better than us. Like Africa don't know. First of all, they're the reason why we're going through this shit. For one, for two, we could represent ourselves better than they can. We don't need to go to a higher court. No higher court, bro. There's no union. There's no European Union that can make. Do you know that? There's no nothing who can make France pay. Nobody.
Right, but when the U.S. government had to consent or to to the charges or whatever, as far as reparations and stuff like that. I may be
Okay.
mistaken.
Wait. No. They ain't got it. When you say consent, explain that. When you say
I mean,
consent, what you mean?
acknowledge like I don't know if
Who?
I'm wording it
Who?
wrong.
Who? Well, yeah, you are. Okay. So how many? Who? When you say, listen, one person, two people, a million, who got a consent? Like, be
The
specific.
federal government. I'm specifically talking about the federal government.
Okay. Did the federal government consent to the civil rights movement? The laws being passed, like for the did they consent?
Yeah.
No. They did. Yo, the majority said no. So there was no consensus that ruled in our favor, bro. It was political pressure, how America's being looked like. So it was a lot of things in play. Yo, the country was saying no. Like we were the underdogs.
I'm not talking about I'm talking about the government, and so I'm not talking about the people. I'm
No,
talking about
no.
the government.
Listen. Okay, you're not listening. What I'm saying is, man, the way our politics works, you the American government is going to do what they normally do. No, we're good. We're not guilty, and but deny. What we do is appeal to America for one, the citizens, and then the world, right? And we put like we did with civil rights movement. We put the pressure globally and nationally on our government to make a decision that can keep the country afloat. It's like, look, you don't got a choice where we're at right now. That's what we did with the civil rights movement and everything else. Like we put them in positions where if you said no, you lose more than you gain. Okay, because during the civil rights movement, you had the Civil War. You had many countries like calling out America's hypocrisy. They were trying to police the world, so they was like really like kind of like they didn't want to, but they really had no choice. They said, all right, okay, fuck it. All right, we'll do that. And that's why they like manipulate a little bit. So, but it still come back down to Africa. What the fuck they got to do with our kids? We never appeal to Africa. Hey, can you defend us? Like, how do you just take over? Like, we got it, and they say, nah, we got it for you. What you mean you got it for us? Like, you don't know us better than, like, you don't know what happened to us better. A revenue. They don't know what happened to us better than us, right?
Right. That's 100%
Right.
right.
Right. So how can they argue better than us? It's like we can't argue for Jamaica or Australia or the natives over there. We can't argue. Our best case is just for us, and Jamaica's best case is just for them, and Aboriginals' best case, Native Americans, just for them. We can't represent nobody because we didn't live it.
Right.
So you don't think that's big, arrogant, and entitlement to say, we're just gonna fuck out. We just gonna take over. Because look, hold on. Because at this point, they're saying screw CARICOM and screw ADOS and whoever, Incorporate, whoever else, we got it.
I mean, you're wording it a certain way because they're working with these organizations together on the behalf of the country.
No. Okay, so what can they? You said international court. You just made that shit up because you cannot sue a country in the international court. I keep saying that, man. Go Google it, bro. The international court cannot make a country pay shit.
You may have a point.
Right. So when Africa, the people who sold us, say, "Hey, man, we're gonna represent us. Just give us 22%." We like, or 33%, whatever lawyer get. We're like, man, get the fuck out of here. Get your little mud cookie cat eating ass out of our head, man. We got it.
Well, okay, Ron, I concede to your point. Cool. Can we get back to the museum for a second? Because I gotta go in a second. I just wanted to hear your So you don't think it's hypocritical for Tariq Nasheed to lambast Pan-Africans and label them as federal oppositions and basically flat out enemies of FBA? I don't. I'm
I got now. My bad. I'm in. Like I said, I'm in a 24/7 hour. I'm out here, right? I'm out here. I'm outside.
no,
So
I could tell.
people,
I ain't wanna just speak and you wasn't hearing me.
yeah. So people pulling up.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. So look, let me answer. So
can I just finish? Let me just finish so you can respond.
Right. But no, I got you. But I'm saying for me to answer is very long. Just do bullet points. Do one. Let me answer that. Two, and then three, and then four. To tell a whole story, I can't recall but the last thing you said.
Oh, okay. Let me just give you the first bullet point. Do you think it's hypocritical to be opposed or flat out call Pan-Africanism your enemy and still uphold and pay homage in your museum to the foundation and the critical leaders of Pan-Africanism?
Okay, so I already answered that, and you didn't accept the answer. I mean, I'm gonna keep saying the same answer. I said that there are people like Baba Small said. Baba Small said he's Pan-Africanist and he's FBA. So if he's FBA, that means that he agrees with some shit that we agree with. So yeah, we can respect them on that note, right? Same thing with Seti. Like Seti, Pan-Africanist, but he says right now, he says some things that we agree with. So, and as long as like he's known for that too, and which he's really not right now, but if he was known for that too, we'll give him credit. Let me give you an example. Dr. Khalid Muhammad, you might say he's Pan-Africanist, right? He's a Pan-Africanist.
And he's a self-proclaimed Pan-African.
Okay, so for those views, we don't respect, but we respect his, because like you could say he had a dual allegiance. He had a dual allegiance to the lineage, just like W. Du Bois. He had a good allegiance. He had a dual allegiance to the lineage and the Pan-Africanism, bro. So the Pan-Africanist part that he was fighting for, we don't even hear that shit. But when he spoke on behalf of the lineage, when he argued on Phil Donahue, Sean Hannity, and the other various platforms, it was spot on. And we agree with that. And we felt like his voice was so loud that he put the world on notice. So yeah, we're going to give him his credit, even though the Pan-Africanists should disagree. Malcolm X, he said, this is what Malcolm X said. He said, yo, we're just Africans living in America. We don't agree with that. We resent that. We hate those words. But Malcolm X's work on behalf of the lineage was greater than those few words, where it's not enough to uh to throw the baby out the bathwater. Same thing with Stokely Carmichael, right? Pan-African, he said Black Power. That was great. Like he helped signal boost the message. He did great works in America, but he was a Pan-Africanist, and we don't believe his Pan-Africanism, like kind of like under under undermine his work on behalf of the lineage. Like we think he had a dual lineage, and the Pan-Africanist rhetoric we disagree with. We don't even hear it. But the signal boosting the lineage, we respect that. We acknowledge that. I mean, you could do both. And one part we don't agree with, like the drug dealer. We don't agree with selling drugs, but if he helped your grandmother fight off a burglar, like you're gonna give him credit, bro. You're gonna respect that. So the same thing with us, man. All these guys got dual allegiances, and when it comes to the African thing, we disagree. But when it comes to the lineage, their fight for the lineage, we think their fight was so impactful that we have to acknowledge that.
Right. Yeah. So essentially, what you're saying is, Pan Africanism birthed some of the greatest leaders in Black history.
I would say, maybe, the FBA. So the FBA, they're not tethered. So like we don't mind a rider, signal boosting. Like you mix that up because you're tethered. Like we don't mind a non-FBA rider like riding for the lineage. We don't mind giving them respect, and we don't mind an FBA person who has some Pan-Africanist ideology that we disagree with. But overall, their work on behalf of the lineage was great. Like
Yeah,
Malcolm
yeah, yeah,
X
yeah,
and W. Du
yeah,
Bois.
yeah. So even though the people that self-identify as FBA, they still pay homage and uphold the prominent leaders of Pan Africanism. That's good. That's all I wanted to hear.
Hey, yo, listen, you call them prominent leaders of Pan Africanism. We call them prominent leaders of the civil rights movement. Okay.
I'm just quoting verbatim what they are self-identified, self-proclaimed Pan Africans. What I mean,
Okay.
they did
Look.
to you. They
Give
did
me
good
okay.
things. That's
What?
for your
Watch.
lineage.
Okay. Watch this. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one of those guys. Just name one.
Like you said, Dr. Ben, Amos Wilson, Chancellor
Okay. Doctor.
Williams,
Okay. Wait.
Princess
Yeah. I
Cress
said get. I said no.
Wilson.
No. 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 See. Okay. You fuck it up. You fucking up. Okay. So let's go with Dr. Amos Wilson. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you watched his lectures and his follow his work like I did growing up. Okay. Now, a lot of his work was addressing white supremacy. That ain't Pan-Africanism. That's civil. That's an activist. That's a civil rights activist. Pan-Africanist is people trying to link us to Africa and an African concept or like whatever dealing with Africa. Yo, most of Dr. Amos Wilson work in America was addressing white supremacy in America, not global white supremacy, but white supremacy in America. And that's why he talked about Skinnerism, which I know you know nothing about. Would you know about Skinnerism, his analogy on that, his breakdown?
Uh, Vaguely.
Right.
But are you
Okay.
saying that Amos Wilson is not a Pan African? That's
That's
what
not
you.
what I said. That's not what I said. I said these guys have dual allegiances, but I'm saying most of his work that I can recall wasn't Pan Africanism. Like what we know and love him for wasn't promoting Pan Africanism. It was dealing with systemic racism in America, and he's speaking on behalf of Foundation Black Americans, not Africans globally. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. I mean, one of his last book is The Psychology of Self-Hatred and Self-Defeat Towards a Reclamation of African Mind. So that's one of his last books.
Okay, yeah, but break it down. What was the book about?
Uh,
Was
you
he?
know,
No. Wait. His audience was who? Was it global African descendants, or was it just FBAs in America?
I'm well, he's talking about
No,
reclamation
no,
of
no.
African mind.
Yeah. But he's calling FBAs African, brother. Okay. Right. So he's speaking, like I said, he's speaking to Black Americans. He's calling them African, but he's speaking to Black Americans. He's not speaking to. I said most of his work was tied to Black Americans, was not tied to global Africans, and you just confirmed that with the last book.
Okay, right. Peace. And maybe we could discuss because I see you have my name in the title
No,
the
I
other
don't.
day. So maybe tomorrow, son, when you live, I'll probably catch up with you and we could discuss why you have my name in the title.
Which one?
I think about like a week ago, you had my name in the title with I guess with Tariq Nasheed or something that we discussed.
Yeah, well, obviously, I was playing a reaction of you and Tariq Nasheed talking.
Yeah, but I heard you made a couple remarks that we probably gotta discuss though. So
All right, whatever.
next time. But peace though, Ron.
All right, I'll be live tomorrow 9 o'clock. Just pull up.
All right.
All right, peace. Hey, so hold on. So anybody else, click the link. I'm gonna be here for about another hour. But Buenos Tardes said every book Dr. Amos Wilson wrote, he referred to us as Africans. Exactly my point. Yeah, so yeah, like you can have like they spoke about Pan-Africanism and they defended FBAs against white supremacy, and they were loud and strong doing that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna give you credit for what you did on our behalf, especially if it was loud, proud, and impactful. We're gonna give you credit. Ain't nobody gonna wipe you out of history like the Pan-Africans do us. The Pan-Africans never talk about Frederick Douglass. They never talk about A. Philip Randolph. They wipe the real thorough brothers out of history because they were not Pan-Africans. Hey, yo, family, tell me what book does a Pan-Africanist refer you to that's not from another Pan-Africanist, right? They don't refer you to no FBAs who don't subscribe to Pan-Africanism. Like it's like a cult. It's like a cult within itself. They only refer you to other Pan-Africanists. So they wipe us out of history. We don't do that to them. So anybody else want to try that luck? Click that link. Anybody else? And I went easy on revenue, but I'm not gonna go easy on one of you guys, the other haters. Cause I already, like revenue is not successful over here, like he is on other platforms. Like I put him in his place, as y'all just heard. Like he gets put in his place. He's not my level at all. He's my student. And then he does. He take what he learns over here, and then he goes when Tariq calls in and other folks call in, and he debates them. But he learns over here first. He gets my perspective on things, and then he takes that and run with it and debate other folks, and he looks smarter than what he is. But he gets it from over here. In case y'all don't know. Yeah, so another tactic they do is they try to pin us against non-FBAs who are actually real writers. Like I said, Stokely Carmichael, let's say Shirley Chisholm, like they try to act like they're tethers too. Like, no, they're not tethers. And they try to like get us to go at them. It's like, nah, bro. Dr. Khalid Muhammad was FBA to the core. And yes, he was a Pan-Africanist, but we believe if Malcolm X, W. Du Bois, and Dr. Khalid Muhammad, we believe if they were alive in 2025, they would be saying the same things we're saying right now. They'll be saying the same things because more things are seen in 2025. The internet, like we see people hate on us from Africa. You didn't see this stuff 30 years ago. Like we actually see it. We actually hear them saying it. Yeah. Jay Quan 007. He get cooked over here. We don't play with him. No joke, straight juggler. Yeah, we ain't gonna lie like him. Yeah, so but I cooked him though because I pointed out it's Africa don't get the right to represent us. Like pro bono, we got it. Look, the AU will take it from here, FBAs, but just give it 33%. The hell out of here, bro. Crazy. Oh, Saint Swarthy, I gotta give you. I gotta wait. Why you ain't got a wrench? Let me make sure Hey, a matter of fact, let me do a roll call. Let me do a lineage roll call while we all here. I see Donnie C. Williams in the building. We got Righteous Divine in the building. Hold on. Let me do a proper roll call. If I miss any super chats, my fault. But everybody should be liking the video, subscribing, notification bell. Hey, a matter of fact, let me do a roll call. Let me do a lineage, right? Like, now y'all owe me about 70 more likes. We got 250 people in here and 162 people liking the video. Y'all owe me about 80 more likes. Yeah, so this like is free, subscription free, notification bell is free, but a super chat ain't free. It's at least like 99 cents. And the Cash App is there for those who find super value in the channel. So we got IBM in the building. Let me get IBM a wrench. I think IBM earned his wrench back. Where he go? Let me give IBM his wrench back. All right, so we got Indigenous Black Man in the building. We got Prince Taharka in the building. Okay, hold on. Let me get the family some shout outs. We got Righteous Divine 7. We got CRU Royalty in the building. We got Taya Carter in the building. We got Remnant Reanimated in the building. We got Yes Sir 8805 in the building. We got Project Leroy in the building. Donnie C. Williams, been here since the beginning. He's in the building. We got Soul Salon in the building. We got Jaquan 007 Ryder in the building. We got Ashley T5X5I in the building. We got Saint Swarthy. What that say? A Israelite indeed in the building. We got R. Roberts in the building. We have Kip DR in the building. We have some trolls who are free to click the link in the building. We got Big Hair in the building. We got Golden Brown, long time subscriber in the building. We got Buenos Tardes in the building. We have Tahuti Army in the building. We got a Kindred Jegna in the building. Definitely supporter. We got Elijah Earl in the building. We have Sorrel Costa 2822 in the building. We got the Great Hustler in the building. Okay. Oh shit, my fault. Get your wrench. We got 713 Phenom Houston in the building. We have American Ninja in the building, showing love. We got Gary Chevalier in the building. We have Sweet Pea Works in the building. We have, who else we got? A Hill is there representing for the culture. Oh yeah, yo, we're gonna cook on Frank Zanu. Okay, I'm going to officially retire him too. So right now I'm helping Seti retire early from YouTube and any type of seriousness. But Frank Zanu is next. All right. So I had this right here. I actually paid for this right here. So this is the Patreon that you got to pay for on the Daily Wrap Up crew. So I paid for this right here to watch this one. And you talk about a disgusting hater, Tether. Yeah, Frank Zanu. I don't know who's more disgusting than him. Lying and just the hate. Then revenue wants to realign or align ourselves with Africans. Stop it. The hate they have for us. We don't have culture. Like, y'all really sit around and think of shit like that. We got who else? We got Bree Norris in the building. We got Shalom to Saint Swarthy. We got Money Man in the building. He just pulled up and get you a lineage wrench. We got okay, so we got Black Feather Archery in the building. Yeah, so we lit. So let me finish up. I'm gonna play this right here and when we're out.
Let's get NBS Stunner in the building.
Hey, what's going on, boss?
I'm good, man. How are you, Stunner?
I'm doing good.
Hey, Amani Bay, where you at, man? I said pull up. Remember, you came on yesterday and you were saying some crazy stuff. You said George Washington was black and all this crazy stuff. And you said, so I need you to, where you at, man? Because I told you I was gonna have time to review your information and straighten you out. So, bro, what's up, man? Click the link and get straightened out just for a second, bro. It's okay.
You're in Britain?
Oh no, I'm from Jersey.
Big hair in the building.
Now,
Here you go.
Both your parents Nigerian?
Amani Bay. You know what? Now you should call in tomorrow, right? You should call in tomorrow, where I have more time.
Oh, why?
But I got you though. I had time to review your information. You know what I mean? So tomorrow, call in early, and we can have a 1v1 like me and Revenue.
You automatically assume that I'm actually FBA.
I hear your accent, sir.
Oh no, I'm trans indigenous FBA.
No, it don't work like that. No, not with that.
Yo, thank you, C Note Stacks. He said, I just found your page, scroll and subscribe. Hope all is well. FB all day. Hey, yo, and you see that C Note just said, I found your page is scrolling. That's thanks to your likes, but we don't have enough likes because I appreciate you, C Note, giving the channel a chance. But family, it would be more C Notes in the building had everybody liked like they should have. Like you still could. We're winding down, but you still could like the video. I got, you know what I mean? Let them enjoy the experience that we having over here. The general is cloud chasing. Exactly. Fuang Duang. Peace to you. You throw you up. Yeah, he's cloud chasing. And that's why I'm just out here helping him retire from YouTube and the net. Oh shit.
No, it does work like that. Okay, it does. It's my own lineage.
Yeah, but it's not recognized by anybody.
The
And
mad
you immigrated
scientist.
here, so it's not the same.
I thought we were all FBA. I thought we were all against the Africans.
No,
Thank you for
'cause
liking
you
right away,
immigrated
big
here, sir.
hair.
You come from an immigrant background.
I've never immigrated. My parents are from Jersey.
No, not with that accent. You come from an immigrant background, sir. And that's okay. That's okay. You shouldn't be ashamed of that. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
There's nothing to be ashamed about. I mean, I just thought we were all, symbolic. Thought we were all, just stood in solidarity as FBAs, as trans indigenous FBAs. I don't understand why you think I'm a tether.
Yeah, you said that. I just said you were an immigrant.
No,
You
but
said that. You're projecting onto yourself because you know your mindset. You know your own heart and you know your own spirit. You know you're a tether. That's why I didn't even say it. You said it. I didn't even say you were a tether. I just said that you were Nigerian. And you said, why did you say I'm a tether? Okay, you automatically, because you know your spirit. You know what you're about.
Okay, all right.
So how long you been over here? Because we know accents. So yeah,
No,
you're not fooling anybody.
I'm freedman descendant. I'm actually a descendant of
Oh
the
my
Quander
God.
family.
You mean
The oldest-
Fleedman?
No,
Y'all fled.
Freedman.
You fled. Fleedman. You fled.
Fleetman, that's
I'm a
funny as
descendant
hell.
of the Quander family,
You're
the oldest African American.
You're
Yeah,
a descendant of fleers, sir. That's okay. You fled, and fleeing.
man,
You got to do what you got to do.
I'm telling you, I'm trans indigenous FBA. You're not even believing me. I don't know what to tell you.
You might be a transgender at night because you probably had to work that pussy to get a green card. But yeah, it's okay. I'm not knocking what you had to do to get your green card and get to safety.
Oh,
I'm not
man.
knocking you, sir. I'm not knocking you, sir. People got to do what they got to do to survive. And I don't knock anybody's survival skills. If that bussy had to get put in motion to get you over here,
No, I can't.
you
I'm
had to
sorry.
dry that bussy off from the other two. I ain't gonna hate on you, sir. So what's on your mind? What's on your mind besides flies? What's on your mind? He left. Okay, I
Besides
didn't get him out of
flies.
here. Okay, he got embarrassed and
Yeah, this
left.
dude is too damn funny.
The
Yeah.
hell you think you're talking to? Like we can't hear you. All right.
He said besides flies.
You know we can hear you. We ain't fooling nobody. I didn't get him out. He left. All right. He got embarrassed and left because he know he had to throw that Bucci cat in a circle in order to get that damn green card. He knew that.
Hey family, subscribe, follow. I said
What's up,
subscribe.
sweetie?
Follow my Twitter
My
and my
fine
TikTok
wife.
account.
My wife is all fine with her bonnet on.
I'm
Let me show
trying to
y'all
get
my
to
wife.
1,000 so I can go live on TikTok and
Let me show
help
you
Tariq
fine
Nasheed
shit. Hold
rid
on.
of all these
My
damn
wife running around. I'm gonna
feathers.
show you what I be looking at.
Unbiased Ron. Let me put it in. Let me put this
What you
TikTok
looking for, sweetie? Hold on.
In the chat.
Look at my lady with her bonnet on. Hold on. What you looking for? What the hell you doing up this late?
There you go, right there, family. Click that
I'm
link.
showing you.
Follow me, TikTok. I'm following everybody
Shit.
back.
Don't you run off. Don't
Help
you
me get to
run.
1,000
Don't run from it.
tweets,
Fine
follow, whatever you
shit.
call it.
That's what I be
And
laying
let
up
me
with.
join
What y'all know about
the
that?
fight, ridding of
Unless you
these
trying
damn
to run.
tethers.
My lady ain't no goddamn half Haitian. That's the FBA lady right there.
Have
Not
Haitian.
no damn Haitian. With no disrespect to the Haitians, by the way.
Hey, yeah, did y'all see Call of Duty? They got a Tariq Nasheed looking character in there. That is crazy, yo. That dude looks just like Tariq Nasheed. Yeah, they got a Tariq Nasheed character lookalike in the Call of Duty.
That's one of them FBI lies that the FBI put out. Yeah, my lady is not no half Haitian. Man. Yes, indeed. All right. Let me see who we got. Shout out to everybody.
Hey, so y'all see just now, right? I muted Revenue only one time because he was talking over me. But you see, for the most part, he got to say what he wanted to say, and I let him bring it back to the museum. You dig? So y'all Pan-Africanists who are afraid to click the link because you claim I mute you. No, I don't. You guys get to talk freely just like Revenue. Y'all just cowards and you're afraid to call in. We're talking about the whole Q Butter channel, Psychopath Atheist, whatever that clown name is, and the rest of y'all that be in here watching. Y'all afraid to click that link, man. I can't respect y'all, yo.
In here.
Dr. Maya Autumn, afraid to click that link, bro. Talking this Pan-African shit for 1,000 years and are afraid to defend it.
Shout out to everybody in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody in the building.
All right, thank you,
y'all
C-Note.
raise those hands. Everybody raise those hands. Ladies and gentlemen, who is this? Who is this? Johnny? Who is Johnny? All right, we got somebody named Johnny about to come up. Oh, I can't see you.
Where are you from?
Okay, I can't see you, brother.
I am from Pakistan.
You're from Pakistan.
God damn.
Something's going on with your phone. I can't see you on camera.
I just seen
Please,
it. It went
play
away.
the match, please. Thank you.
I can't see you. Something is going on with your phone, brother. So I don't know what's happening with you.
Brother, match play, please, match play.
I just seen it, C-Note. I don't know where it went.
So I don't even know who you are, dude.
All right, I'll find it and follow you back.
All right. I'm supposed to say that Johnny Somali. All right.
Oh, there
Let's
it is.
see who else we got. Let's see who we got. Okay, so now these damn Pakistanis. I'm gonna play one of them in a game.
I didn't even know I had this many.
in a game. I couldn't see the guy. I couldn't even see him.
My fault, family.
Did y'all see him? I couldn't see him on my end. Excuse me. I couldn't see him on my end.
It's my fault.
All right. Let me see.
Thank you,
Let
though.
me get some interesting people in here. Let's Carrington Casey. Let me see. Carrington Casey, hop on in.
Oh, shit. Yo, what's going on, Tariq? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Carrington. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good. Now, that name Carrington, that's Jamaican sounding. You Jamaican?
Oh, hell, don't do me, nigga. I'm straight from LA. Don't do me.
Okay, yeah, that name sounds Caribbean, though.
No, I'm from LA and I'm fully FBA, but I for sure wanted to.
What the hell, man? This dumbass phone.
Ask, bro, when are we gonna get some more game? Like, I hate having to go back and watch old Mac lessons, like, videos, because it's so relevant, but it, like, you need something for, like, people my age now,
Yeah. Now, how old are you, brother?
I'm 27.
Okay. So, yeah, I sprinkle it. I mix the game in with a lot of stuff here, with a lot of the history knowledge and the social commentary. So, I weave all of it in. Okay, who are these people? Let me get some of y'all in here. Leisha, is your name Leisha? Leisha, hop on in here. Some of y'all folks look interesting. Some of y'all look real interesting. Leisha, hop on in here. I sent you a request. All right. Now, who else we got? All right, let's get Prosper. Isha, what happened to you? Leisha, hop on, Leisha. Let's see what's going on with you, ma'am. Follow you back. All right. Let's get Prosper in here.
What's going on?
What's up, Mr. Prosper? How are you?
I'm doing good in yourself?
I'm good. Prosper, you want to hop on cam? Hop on cam and talk to us.
I'm laying in the dark right now.
Okay. Okay. You ain't got no generators for the electricity?
Oh man, say laying in the dark.
Generators in my mansion? No.
Oh, not the mansion. Not the mansion. Oh, you ain't got no lights on in the mansion, Prosper?
What's going on, man? What's the topic today?
We're just talking about different stuff. Now,
your mansion is the topic.
You're Jamaican, right?
Yeah, I'm Jamaican American. I just scrolled over the page. I know your name is familiar from somewhere, but I don't really know what you pushing, brother. So
yeah, I'm just here in the middle of the night chopping it up, man. So what's going on with you? What's on your mind?
You said gay.
Nothing much. I'm just scrolling through TikTok. I'm seeing all these platforms bashing my people, and I'm really surprised.
What platform is bashing your people?
Man, there's too many of them to even name.
Oh, if you want somebody to follow you on YouTube, just put your link in the. You all got wrenches. If you got a YouTube account and you want somebody to follow you, if you got a Twitter account, you did TikTok, put it in the link. That's what the wrench is for. The wrench is for you to post links. Articles. If you promoting something, put it in the link. I mean, put it in in the chat. Put your link in the chat. Just tell us what it is. Let us know what we're clicking. You dig, and what we're supporting. But put it in the link if you got a wrench. So if you guys want people to follow your Twitter, TikTok, whatever, Instagram, website, put it in the goddamn chat. But tell us what it is and let us check it out.
They're bashing them how?
Taking the actions of a few people and trying to put it on them as a whole.
Cam Mansion.
Really?
Yeah.
Like how? Like what are they doing?
Right.
I mean, that's it. Just being prejudiced. Like, for instance, let's say somebody from the Africa, because mind you, my mom's African American, right? So let's say somebody from the African American community or ethnic group did something I tried to say, that's everybody in the ethnic group.
Mm-hmm.
I would just be prejudiced, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know what this dude talking about. I gotta rewind that. But peace to the super chat. Yes, sir. $2 super sticker. Thank you very much, brother. It's well appreciated. Salute. What this guy talking about?
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is
like, what are they doing?
I mean, that's it. Just being prejudiced. Like, for instance, let's say somebody from the Africa, because mind you, my mom's African American, right? So let's say somebody from the African American community or ethnic group did something I tried to say, that's everybody in the ethnic group.
Mm-hmm.
I would just be prejudiced, right?
I don't know. But the thing is, when Jamaicans denigrate foundational Black Americans, where's all this smoke and finger wagging? Because just a couple of weeks ago, your fellow Jamaicans were all up on TikTok crapping on us for something we didn't even do. It was a Caribbean who said something about the hurricane, how about they wanted some food, and y'all damn Jamaicans hopped on here and shitted on us. That's why we don't like Black Americans. The Black Americans are lazy and entitled, and they're baby mamas and ghetto, and y'all let us have it. So y'all think it wasn't gonna be no backlash?
All of us or a few?
Too many. Too many of you.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah, it was a damn near trending where Jamaicans were bashing us. They would just they were having a field day bashing us, and they were bashing all of us.
So can we agree that we should hold the too many of Jamaicans just as responsible as we should hold the too many of African Americans responsible? Can we agree on that?
Well, y'all weren't really disagreeing with those too many. Y'all were kind of being silent. Y'all were in silent agreement. So that's that. So yeah, we don't have to do anything because we ain't going to your homeland. Y'all coming over here to ours. Right. So we don't have to do anything. But we're gonna have is some damn respect though.
Right.
We're gonna have some respect. We ain't gonna have people coming over here on some, yeah, y'all Yankees are lazy. And yeah, everybody's gonna get the damn business if you come over here using our civil rights gains to then turn around and bash and denigrate us. Yeah, your ass is gonna get straightened out. Huh?
I could call a spade a spade. I got nothing to say about any of that. Like I said, anybody feeding into the narrative on either side is wrong, Jamaican or Black American. You waited till the right opportunity to expose a way that you felt already about a whole ethnic group because of the choice of a few people. That's just what it is. I don't care who's poor or who's rich, who's what. You still prejudiced. That's just what it is. And we fighting each other when there's a bigger enemy.
Okay, who's the bigger enemy?
What's the bigger enemy?
Look, I said the same thing.
Do you know that the African passport and the Caribbean passport, right, gives you access to trade with 100% of the world when it comes to currency exchange, right? And the American passport can trade less than 10%.
Bro, who's the bigger enemy, bro?
10% of the world, but has one of the strongest currencies.
What the hell are you talking about?
You didn't even know that.
You just said a bunch
what
of
you're
nothing.
saying is random and it don't make no sense.
You're being oppressed by colonizers.
You what? You what?
You're being oppressed by colonizers.
Who's our colonizer? Who's that? A bunch of tethers?
And you causing division between people that don't need to be divided.
Who's being oppressed by colonizers?
Every colored person in this world.
That is projection, family. I don't know why they keep doing that with us. They try to make it a global fight by lying. No, we don't have no colonizers.
Is being oppressed
unless
in
they
some
tell us.
different way.
But there's only one group who didn't make no damn formal deal with none of them. And that's foundational Black Americans.
Right.
Y'all made deals.
Now,
y'all signed treaties with these people. Y'all signed treaties with the slavers. You signed treaties with the British. Y'all made little janky deals with them, sir. We didn't. That's why you guys are still subject to the damn British crown over there in Jamaica, sir.
Right. Now, my mother is FBA, right?
Uh-huh.
My grandfather came from Mississippi to California.
Oh,
he went
boy.
to the Army, World War II, like most African Americans, right? Or Black Americans, let me say. So I agree 100%. If you want to divide for the purposes of claiming what's yours, because people who weren't slaves shouldn't get paid for people who were slaves. I 100% agree with that. But the part I'm saying is wrong is us coming at each other and just being ignorant, bro. It don't make sense.
To start a podcast.
Hey, yo, why can't those dudes call over here? Yo, call over here, man. Because Tariq be having tether fatigue, where he be like, he ain't got time for you. I got time for you.
Ain't nobody coming at you. We weren't even talking about y'all. We were talking about something totally different. You came in, cop and please. We weren't even talking about Jamaicans, sir.
I ain't copping no please.
You are, sir. We weren't even. Y'all come in and then center yourself. We weren't even. Then you came in like who are you? I don't know who you are, but you know what Foundational Black American is. You're pretty well versed on everything.
I'm looking at the comments. Some of these people know me already.
Yeah, you knew who I was, and you knew what everybody else in here was talking about, and you knew what the vibe was. So you coming in being a little deceptive, and then you cop and please over something we ain't even talking. We're not thinking about y'all, to be honest. We're not sitting around thinking about no damn Jamaicans.
Zero, never.
Y'all ain't thinking about Jamaica. Y'all running over here under us. Y'all don't give a shit about no Jamaica.
Okay, so how do you feel about the Africans and Caribbean?
Right, black law.
In line to get reparations for American slavery because they have one parent who's a descendant of slavery. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, some of the anchor babies will be qualified. But some of these other people who just immigrated here yesterday with 2 Caribbean parents trying to laugh.
Right, they family. They ask questions because they be expecting us to lie. Like they expect us to lie like them. Like, nah, they don't qualify. No, we're gonna keep it real. Right now, okay, they qualify, but the revenues of the world and the tethered dreams, no, they qualify for CARICOM reparations. Okay, hold on. Let me back that up.
Oh, and you knew what?
All right, because I'm gonna pick up there for tomorrow. Hey man, my name I go by the name Unbiased Ron. This is the channel FBA News and Updates. I got another channel called they're not active right now, but they were FB Defensive Unit, and I got a channel called Unbiased Ron. Y'all can look those up. subscribe to those. I might try to activate those and do something different. You dig? I'm thinking about just uploading videos there and going live over here. Something like that. I'm gonna mix it up to activate those channels. But yeah, man, I'm live 9 o'clock usually every day, every night. I'm gonna try to pick up in the morning again. Just been a little difficult. I'll be leaving here so late. But I'm gonna try not tomorrow morning, but Saturday morning. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna try to get the mornings back popping. But the 9 o'clock late nights are definitely are active and activated. But I would love for Pan-Africanists to call in and represent Pan-Africanism. Y'all see, I'm not unhinged. I'm respectful. I'm professional. I don't cuss you out, call you names. I just give you the information and cook. That's all. That's all. That's all. No gotchas. Just a genuine conversation from the heart, you know. Yeah, so everybody's new. I just gave you guys wrenches, which I call lineage wrenches. You got lineage wrenches, you're of the lineage, or you're a rider for the lineage. I call you guys family. We're of the same lineage, whether you call it FBA Adolphs or Freedmen, descendants of freedom. Doesn't matter. It's the same lineage. We're just defining the lineage, different names and acronyms. But we got the same root, okay? The same experiences. We are of the, I just call it the lineage. All right. But peace to y'all. We got the, oh, I didn't got rid of it. You guys can subscribe. Everybody should like the video. That's like the best way to support the channel. We be lit here. People call in all the time. I'm like the most infamous person on YouTube representing the lineage. I'm not like wide known like that to the family, but I'm wide known to the haters though. The haters know exactly who I am. That's why they call up and get cooked. Yeah, so subscribe, like the video. Everybody should like in the video. Also, notification bell so you know I'm live, so you won't skip a live. And then you can always super chat some love, $1.99, whatever. What's on your whatever you can do. And then the cash app is unbiased, is $ unbiased Ron. I'm gonna play the FBA. This is because there's another national anthem out there, FBA. It's a cool, dope video. And I'm gonna give you this was first. I had the first national anthem. There's a second one, and I like it. It's dope. It's bigging up the lineage so and the culture. So you guys ain't familiar with this anthem, but this was around. Okay, and here we are. This is the FBA anthem by Unbiased Ron, FBA News and Updates.
That show me subscribe.
Make no mistake, we're the only black people and y'all the only eat rat, eat cat people. You ain't black, you ain't that. Matter of fact, your black is repo, I'm taking it back. Cause y'all making it whack, faking jacks y'all from the slave, raiding the tax. Bitch.
Just another next.
Foundation of innovations with groundbreaking. Y'all ain't wanna get down, now you around, hating, faking. With the lineage in and out, the ground shaking. Someone say, FBI, we don't run away. We stay, we slay, we pray, we say, Someone say, FBI, we don't run away. We stay, we slay, we pray, we say, Make no mistake, we're the only black people and y'all the only eat rat, eat cat people. You ain't black, you ain't that. Matter of fact, your black is repo, I'm taking it back. Cause y'all making it whack, faking jacks y'all from the slave, raiding the tax. Breaks, pause, pause. We built the foundation of innovations with groundbreaking. Y'all ain't wanna get down, now you around, hating, faking, wiggling and eating, now the ground shaking. Someone say, FBA, we don't run away. We stay, we slay, we pray, we say, Someone say, FBA, we don't run away. We stay, we slay, we pray, we say,
Yeah, so I got hella music on the channel. Upload it, go to the video. They're not live, so you gotta click video. You go to my channel, click video. You see a lot of music, and I got a lot more that I didn't upload just yet. But I got some dope songs dedicated to the lineage because I feel like there's a lot of music out there, some good, some bad, but too much negativity, too much content based on nothing. You dig? I said, you know what? We need music that's dedicated to the lineage. I got that Majora spirit. I got that FBA glow to it. You feel me? That have us in a happy mood, not in a bad, sad, agitated mood, irritated mood, but a happy, proud of your lineage type shit. And that's the type of music I like to put together. Something you could like walk up with your head high after listening to and reciting the lyrics. Lyrics are very, very meaningful. All right. But I'm gonna end it right there, family. I'll see y'all tomorrow night for sure. Small possibly tomorrow morning, but tomorrow night for sure. Family, love y'all. I love the lineage, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow night. Probably finish cooking on Seti. Revenue kind of took Seti. Revenue took a bullet for Seti tonight. So I gotta help retire Seti tomorrow. Then, right? We're gonna continue on Seti tomorrow. Revenue died for Seti. All right, but Seti gonna die for himself tomorrow.